Hello, Wastelanders. It's Jewel Smith playing Fallout 4 as Rose, the reformed raider overboss. I still have Danse with me. I romanced Danse and turned over a new leaf, turned on the raiders, and here we are. Today I think I've got a few things on my mind that I want to do, and one of them is weaponizing some paddle balls. It's something that we have talked about off and on in previous live streams, but I just realized I have enough paddle balls to do it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna need to make some weaponized thirst zapper ammo. Now, I can't remember exactly where I got this. I think it was from picking up some schematics in the Beverageer lab in Nuka World. So this is a Nuka World thing. And the paddle balls come from Nuka World as well, if I understand correctly. So to do this, you would need to have the Nuka World add-on. But I do have that. That's how Rose became a raider. I'm just going to look it up right quick so I can make sure I'm giving you the correct information. Yada yada yada. Yes, we need the Project Cobalt schematic. So you need to have the Nuka World add-on, and then you need to go and find you the Project Cobalt schematics. Yada yada yada, which are in the Secure Beverageer lab beneath the World of Refreshment. Alright, and that's something that I think that you also have to have completed the main Nuka World questline and restored power to Nuka World in order to access the Beverageer lab. So, and I've done all of that. I've done all of that with my first playthrough, Fiona. I've done all of that with this playthrough, Rose. And you can see all of that in my YouTube channel archive if you're interested in checking that out. Some of you watch me from PlayStation may not realize I have a YouTube channel where all of my previous live streams and other gaming episodes are saved, but that is under the name Jewel Smith. And you can see, if you're curious to find out where I got this Project Cobalt schematics and all of that, you can see that on my YouTube channel. But alright, so today what we've done is we've been collecting some paddle balls, we've been collecting some Nuka-Cola sodas, and we're going to make this weaponized ammo. Now we can make weaponized Nuka-Cherry, Nuka-Cola, or Nuka-Quantum, and it requires several resources. Now, I did do a video as Fiona. Fiona did the weaponized thirst zappers, which is another thing that's added by Nuka World. You can find these little water guns, thirst zapper water guns, and if you have the right schematics, you can weaponize those. And I did do a video with my first Soul Survivor, Fiona. Again, you can go on my YouTube channel, look that up, look for, you know, Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Quantum, Thirst Zapper, probably under Thirst Zapper, I think. If you search for Thirst Zapper on my channel, you'll find it. And she made the weaponized squirt guns, and there were 3 varieties for that, too. You could have a weaponized Nuka-Cherry squirt gun, a weaponized Nuka-Cola squirt gun, or a weaponized Nuka-Cola Quantum squirt gun, and she did all of those. But what I never did with Fiona were the paddle balls. So, okay, let's make some of this first. We need acid, crystal, nuclear material, Nuka-Cherry, and silver. Got it. We'll make a few of these. Alright, for the Nuka-Cola, you need acid, copper, crystal, nuclear material, and the cola. We'll make a few of these. And for the Quantum, you need gold. Alright, so you needed silver and copper and gold, I see, to make each of these. Alright. Hey, Wolf Panda! Wolf Panda's first in the chat room. How you doing, Wolf Panda? Hey, Crystal McAllister! Oh my gosh, how you been? I haven't seen you in ages. How's the family? Kimberly! Kimberly is in the chat room too. Hey, Kimberly! Alright, and we need to go to the weapons workbench. Right, okay. Weapons workbench. Hey, look, I have 8 paddle balls. Alright, so that's what a regular paddle ball looks like. Unmodded, plain old rubber ball. See, rubber ball. I think that's the default setting there. Alright, it already comes like that. Got it. Alright, now we can also do a spiked ball. Armor piercing, better damage. Ooh, looky there. It goes up from 1 to 3. Alright, but let's make one. Alright, so we have a spiked ball. I want to make one of each is what I want to do. And maybe put them on display or something. Alright, so the bladed ball doesn't change the damage, but it changes the weight a little bit, and targets bleed, chance to dismember targets on critical hits. Alright, could you imagine running around trying to dismember people with a paddle ball and a critical hit? That's ridiculous, but okay. Let's make one. Because why not? It's just something I haven't done before, and I want to do it. Alright, so now we need to make the electrified ball. Okay, this one still does 1 damage, but adds 10 energy damage. Looks like you're gonna put one of those laser cells, fusion cells on the back of it there. Alright, electrified ball, sure. Let's make one of those. And a fireball. Ooh, look at that. Flaming paddle ball. Does 17 energy damage. Adds fire damage. Presumably sets people on fire. Let's make one of those. And let's see. Now, why can I not do this? Oh, I need to have lots of weaponized Nuka-Cola ammo to do this one. Ah, I need more than 2, huh? I need 5. Alright, well, I think we can do that. Let's go back down to the chemistry station. Hey, YOLO says hey. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh, congrats, Crystal. Crystal had a baby in January and has been adjusting to having a toddler and a newborn. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I hope you have help. Okay, thirst sapper ammo. We need to make some more of these. Three more of each. Alright. Now let's see if we can do our paddle balls. Hey Danse, how are you? He's like right there. What you doing? What you doing?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
Alright, let's try this again. Alright, weaponized Nuka-Cola ball. Adds small explosion on impact. There you go. Oh no, what am I missing here? Oh, I can't weaponize. I can't do a Nuka-Cherry ball unless I have a rank 3 in science. And I have to have a rank 4 in science to make the quantum ball. And rank 3 in blacksmith. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, Rose has not been, up to this point, has not been an intelligence build, so we have not added a lot of things like science to her repertoire. But let's see here what we can do. Alright, science. Because I think I've got a couple of perk points to spend. We can at least get science 3. Here we go. Alright, and we can get blacksmith 3. Huh, and that would help me make better melee weapon mods too. That would be handy. Of course, I think I managed to fully upgrade Granny's Kiss without this perk because we would just find weapons that had better mods on it and then take them off and put them on ours. I didn't have to make them myself. So that's one way you can do it, and probably one reason why I never bothered getting this perk. But okay. Hey, Counter Serum, how are ya? We are modifying paddle balls today. Ah, now we can make the weaponized Nuka-Cola cherry ball. But we still can't make this one until we get the rank 4 science perk. So I'm gonna have to get a science perk one of these days. Alright, but we have a whole bunch of weaponized and modified paddle balls. Where are we going to put them on display? Things notoriously fall through displays in Red Rocket. I don't want to lose all my paddle balls. They were not easy to get because to gather up all those paddle balls we had to go over to the Nuka arcade and buy them out of the machine where you redeem your tickets. So we don't want to have to do that again. That was kind of complicated and difficult. I wonder if they can be put on a display board. Probably not. Some of these unusual weapons don't go on display very well. But let's take a look. Let's see. Displays, displays. Weapon displays. Alright. Let's see if they can be displayed on one of these. Oh. Hey. Did you hear the way he said that? Yeah? Good time for what exactly there, Danse? Oh, that, huh? Is that what he means every time he does that? Is that your little sign language for bumping uglies there, Danse? Okay. Hang on, babe. I'll be right with you. Just let me check this out. Let's see here. Like, I don't think a regular paddle ball can be displayed here, but let's see. Nope, cannot store that here. Alright, so let's see. Now, on the off chance that it has to go onto a bigger board, which I doubt, but let's put one up and see if that does anything. Nope, cannot store that here. Okay, so I don't think you can actually put the paddle balls on display. That's a bummer. Let's see. Where could we put them? I guess we could lay them out on like a table or something. Yeah, Crystal, how old is your toddler? When my kids were little, they were almost exactly 4 years apart. Baby Joel Smith was born right before, like a week and a half before Joel Smith Jr. turned 4. So I guess that's, I don't know, what's the cutoff date for toddler? I think 4 up to 3 is a toddler, right? And then you got your 4-year-old and 5-year-olds. Those are more like preschool and kindergarten age. But yeah, so I had, when I was pregnant, I had a 3-year-old. Then the baby was born, so I had a newborn and an almost 4-year-old. Oh, those days. Those were some very difficult days. I wish I could say I remembered them better, but it all kind of went by in a blur. A long, sleep-deprived blur. Oh, just turned 4. Yeah, see? So you did the same thing. You had your baby right before your oldest turned 4. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I bet. Just a little bit hectic. Especially, like, in my case, I didn't have, I wasn't sending them to preschool, and I didn't have any family members around to help. So, because I was homeschooling, so I ended up, because I homeschooled my kids, mostly. Jewel Smith Jr., she went to a private school for 1 year, basically because I was just so tired and exhausted and stressed out that I needed her to be out of the house. She was a very difficult child. I love her to death. She's a strong, very strong, independent, wonderful person now. But when they're 4 or 5 years old, 5 or 6, how old was she when she went? I think she was about 6 or 7 when I sent her to private school. You know, that age, it's just so hard when they're strong and independent and don't want to behave at all. So she went away to school for a year, and then she wanted to come back home to homeschooling. So that was kind of my 1 year of break. Baby Jewel Smith was only 3, so I wasn't really schooling her. I was just taking care of her. And that was my 1 year break. But otherwise, homeschooled my kids. I want a table. I think that's what I want. I'm looking for a table. And then, is that table? It's got to be long enough to display all of them on it together. Maybe this one? Maybe 2 of these? I don't know. I'm not sure how much table I need. That might be a thing. Anyway, but yeah, and Jewel Smith Jr.'s in college now, so, you know, I'm done with that. Done with all that. Hang in there. That's all I can say, I guess. Hang in there. It does get easier. Could do a couple of these, maybe. Would these be big enough to display it on? I don't know. Oh, there's a bigger table. Okay, that's an option. This one might be nice. Maybe a little too nice for an armory. This looks like a good table for an armory. Yeah, I think I like that one. Okay, let's go with that one. And then I think what I'm going to do after I plant it here in what was the Christmas tree corner is I'm going to try the little trick of putting some bath mats on it, and that way things maybe won't fall through it. Because if you get out the, I think it's, where is it, the bath mats here. Alright, so what we can do, Danse, honey, why do you gotta be, oh, because I told him I'd give him some attention. Alright, come here. He gets an hour of my time. That's all it takes.
Now than when we went to sleep.
Oh, really? Did I wear you out? Alright,
It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am.
now you need to get out of my way, Danse. So, maybe let's put a couple of these down. I gotta put them somewhere I can grab them without grabbing anything else. Like this. See there? Do I have my... There we go. I can see better now. Oh, okay. Crystal's saying oldest is in preschool twice a week, and that's when you get a little breather, right? A little bit of a breather. But not much. Not much. It's amazing how much work it is taking care of kids. Or at least, you know, if you want to do it correctly. Right. I mean, you know. Alright, I'm gonna move out here. Gonna put this here. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna sink it in the ground because I want to be able to lift these up. Alright, I hope this works. There we go. Now let's take it back in here and put it on the table. Buddy, you gotta stand in my doorway. It's like, oh hey, I heard you were trying to get some things done. Let me get right in your way. It's just like having kids. That's exactly what having kids is like. Oh look, mom just got on the phone. Quick, make a bunch of noise. And start asking for everything. Now, I could sync it so that it doesn't really show, but it's there nonetheless. Or I can put it on top of the table as like a little display thing. Yeah, okay, I think I have the cement a little too close to that. Buddy, I swear to God. Oh my God, we're gonna rename Buddy Lydia. We're gonna rename you Lydia. Because you stand in doorways and are obnoxious. Alright. Back up just a little bit. Alright, is that still close enough to catch them? No, it's not. See, it's got to be close enough to catch them when I hold down the button. Alright, I see. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, well, I guess it's gonna have to work. We'll make it work. Oh no, it's hectic because everyone's sick. Aw dang. Hubby, sick preschooler, sick baby, and overly exhausted mommy. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, that's the worst. And you know what? The minute that everyone else gets better is when you'll get sick. It's like strength of will. It's maternal strength of will because you know you have to be well enough to take care of everyone else. And then the minute everyone else starts feeling better, you're gonna get sick. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me this past January. Everyone was sick. My kids and my husband, Mr. Joel Smith, everybody was sick. And they were sick for a couple of weeks. And I was fine. I was like, oh, well, I haven't gotten sick. Maybe I won't catch it. And then the minute that they all got better, then I got sick. That's what happens when you're the mom.
Well, I guess maybe there are some problems.
Alright, I'm gonna say this is gonna be good enough. I hope.
People not getting along or something.
You guys think that's good enough?
Has been kicked out? Or
Nah, see, I'm not content with that because I'm cranky like that. God damn it, buddy. Maybe I can put it out here. Let's try. I'm just putzing around. I'm putzing around with this for no real good reason other than we're just hanging out. We're kicking back. We're having a good time. We're chatting. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna be streaming Skyrim again at Counter Serum's request. I think Counter Serum is still here in the chat room. I hope. Counter Serum wanted to see me stream some Skyrim. And I haven't streamed Skyrim in ages. So it seems like a good thing to do. I like that idea. We revisited Fiona and Hancock. So why not revisit Zephyr and Teldrin? I'm not sure I'm keen on this. I've got to find some better ground here. Oh, I guess I got to go back out here again. But the thing is I thought I was pretty much done playing Skyrim, and so I uninstalled it so I could install Skyrim VR, which made me horribly nauseous, and so I know I'm never going to be playing that again. So I have to uninstall the Skyrim VR and install the regular Skyrim game in order to play it again. But I should still have my saves. That's the thing. I should still have the saves. It shouldn't be a problem. I didn't delete the saves. I just uninstalled the game. So I gotta make sure I can install it, but I'm planning to do that on Monday. I'm gonna be wrapping up Minerva's Den, finally! BioShock 2 has an add-on called Minerva's Den, and I'm finally getting that finished. I think I'm very close to the end. Huh, interesting. Can't seem to get these to overlap each other very well. Maybe we'll go with that. Maybe I'm being too picky? That's entirely possible. But yeah, Counter Serum is one of my patrons on Patreon. And as a reward for patronage, requested that I play Skyrim again. So I'm going to put that on the schedule on Monday because I think it would be good to play it in between games. If I'm finished with Minerva's Den and completely finished with all the BioShock 2 stuff, I'm going to be moving on to BioShock Infinite next week. So it seems like a good time to do a Skyrim in between games. And so that's what I plan to do. We will finish Minerva's Den this weekend. Then Monday we will play Skyrim. I don't know what we're going to do because Zephyr has done a lot of stuff in Tamriel already. Well, I'm sure we'll find something. There's always something else you can do in Skyrim. One does not simply finish Skyrim. So we'll find something to do. Does this look good? Oh, I'm so so anal. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I like that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, now we will drop some weapons and display them. This is all because we can't actually put paddle balls on the weapon racks. We'll drop that one. That one. That one. That one. We gotta save this one. This is the one we need to make into a Nuka Quantum one. When I finally get that perk. There we go. There they are. Oh, look at them. Hey, Mr. Hyde, how you doing? Crystal is saying, he's 4 now. He can totally provide for himself. Next week I'm telling him to get a job. Yeah, that's what we would tell our kids. We're going to send you into the mines. It's time to start working. Earn your keep around here. Well, I don't know. At 4 years old, you know, they're still very needy. But 4 years old, I think, is when we started having them unload the silverware. That was like the first chore we would give our kids. Besides cleaning their rooms, you know, which, you know, we still had to help them with. You can't just tell a 4-year-old, go clean your room, and it's going to happen. I mean, if it does, great. You know, you have a great 4-year-old if that's the case. But generally, you know, they still need help with that. But unloading the silverware was something that was like kind of a game because it was like a matching game, you know.
There's
match
Brotherhood,
match the spoons with the
everything
spoons
else.
and the forks with the
Nothing in
forks.
between.
They could handle that. No sharp knives, but you know what I mean. Danse! For fuck's sake, Danse! Do you see me working right here? Why are you being like that? Oh, what an asshole. He just like walked right into my paddle balls. Oh my god. He's kind of starting to get on my nerves a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. And I think it's just because my natural inclinations are sort of rearing up. I would not want to romance him in real life. I mean, as adorable as he is and the nice things that he says and all of that, he's just not my type. At all. And I think I'm starting to like lose my patience with him. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just saying. Oh, that's not what we want to do there. Come on, paddle ball. Work with me here. Especially after I spent that live stream with Fiona and Hancock again the other day, right before Valentine's Day. It just reminded me how much that Danse is not Hancock, and now I'm kind of salty about that. I'm bitter. I miss my ghoul. Yeah, Crystal says, go clean up your toys. Picks up one toy. I'm done. Right. Right. Danse, stop it. I'm gonna paddle you. Oh, that's what he wants. That's what he wants. He didn't get enough when we spent that hour in bed there. You need a paddle in, Danse? That's what it is. He needs a paddle in. Actually, I don't know. Danse doesn't strike me as the pervy type. He's too straight-laced. I mean, he might secretly want to be pervy, but I don't know if he could ever really let go and go with it. Like, if I paddled them right now, if I took this and just, like, started whooping him, you know, he'd be all like, I don't think that's appropriate. Burr, 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 burr. You know, that's what he'd do. I gotta pick this up from another angle. Danse, stop walking on it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's drop it. Okay, but you know, your headcanon may vary. That's fine. Whatever you guys want to think of Danse, you are welcome to think of Danse.
Here's uranium rock.
Alright, we'll put that one. No, that's not how we want to do that. There we go. Okay. We have them all on display, and hopefully they will not fall through the world. But we've done it. We've done almost all of them. We're just missing one because I don't have the perk to get the quantum paddle ball. But there we go. There's a paddle ball, spiked paddle ball, bladed paddle ball, electrified paddle ball, flaming paddle ball, Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cherry, and we just need the Nuka-Quantum right over there. We're going to have to leave a little space for the Nuka-Quantum one. Yeah, now that I think about it, this should be something that Fiona did, was create a collection of paddle balls, because it just seems more like her. Because she and Hancock are kind of freaky that way. I could just see them with like a room with all of these paddle balls lined up in it, you know? In one of their sexy rooms. Or at their Jamaica Plain brothel. Which paddle am I using today? They would cost more caps. Each one would cost progressively more caps. I'm talking myself into it. I'm gonna have to go back to my Fiona playthrough and make a paddle ball rack at Jamaica Plain. All right. Okay. We have made paddle balls. Look at there. We've done it. All except one. All
Doesn't
except
it feel
one.
good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Sure, Danse. That's fine. If that's what you need to tell yourself. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I've got this idea. Crystal knows. Crystal says put it in their red room. Right. There's the white room, the blue room, and the red room at Jamaica Plain. The treasure of Jamaica Plain. The treasure is the name of their brothel. Yeah. Well, the blue room's the one that's got the costumes and the hoods and the shock pole. You know, the shock collar. Not the shock collar. The what are those little dang, I can't think of the name of it. The not a cattle prod. The batons, the shock batons. There we go. It's got, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it has a yardstick. And, I don't know, a bunch of stuff in there. Handcuffs, that's what else is in there. That's probably where the paddle balls should go, but there's not much room inside that room for a paddle ball collection. So, yeah. Wish they could be mounted on the wall. Then we could just put them along the wall in that room. It would be perfect. Hey, Kim really likes Kate. Kate as a companion, she says really funny stuff. Yeah, she is good in a fight, too. That's for sure, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde saying she is a badass. Right. Okay, I was saying, there was something else I wanted to do here. And what that is I think I want to try to go for the railroad achievements. Generally, I'm not an achievement chaser. But with this game, I have so many achievements already, and all I have left to get are the main storyline achievements. So I need to get Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare from the Railroad. I need to get Ad Victoriam from the Brotherhood of Steel, and then I need to get the Institute, Mankind Redefined, Powering Up, and Nuclear Family. But what I'm thinking... I've given it a lot of thought. We were talking about it last week while I was trying to get the Eyes on the Prize achievement, which I still need to get that one too. That's redeeming 100,000 tickets in the Nuka arcade. I'm up to 50,000 something tickets, so I'm about halfway there. But it was really grindy and boring, so I didn't want to keep on with that one. We'll go back to it at some point. I want to get it. I want 100% completion in this. I have 100% completion in Skyrim and all of the Skyrim DLC, so that's what I want to do here too. Now, Mr. Joel Smith has the Platinum Trophy for Fallout. I have the Platinum Trophy right now for Skyrim. He has it for Fallout. But I do want to go ahead and get the Platinum Trophy for Fallout 4. But that means either doing another playthrough or two, or having Rose do the Railroad achievements and then reload and do the Brotherhood achievement. And I think I will do a separate third playthrough for just the Institute. What I'm thinking, because I would like the challenge, is creating a third character. Not today, sometime in the future. Creating a third character that will be an intelligence build. Fiona was a charisma build who was a sneak and snipe. That was her way of fighting. Rose here is a strength build, doing lots of melee. But I think if I did a third playthrough, I will try an intelligence build who maybe uses all lasers and plasma rifles or whatever, puts points into intelligence, and I'm not going to call it a speed run per se, but I think that's what I'm going to try to do, is see how fast I can get to the Institute and do the Institute questline stuff and wipe those achievements out, and then I would have 100%. So that's my thought. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm kind of torn. I kind of wanted to do the Railroad stuff with Rose. I'd been talking about that through this whole playthrough. I've been saying, oh, maybe she'll join the Railroad. But she really doesn't care about other people or about helping synths. Now, she loves Danse. Don't get me wrong. Spoiler alert if anybody doesn't know what he's all about. But I don't think that would necessarily change her mind about wanting to help the Railroad. But I don't know, maybe. But the problem is if she helps the Railroad, she's going to end up having to destroy the Prydwen. That's what the Rocket's Red Glare achievement is. We have to blow up the Prydwen. And if she does that, Danse is going to be mad at her, because even though the Brotherhood's kicked him out and will fire upon him upon sight, he still wants to uphold their ideals, and he still cares about the people in the Brotherhood. So if she goes off and does the railroad, there's no way to convince Danse, hey, Danse, it's fine. You don't really care about the Brotherhood anymore. They kicked you out. You know, he's not going to turn on the Brotherhood. So that would basically make him stop being her follower. That's what I've read, is if you do the railroad ending, Danse won't follow you anymore. And I don't want that to happen. But I want the achievements. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make a hard save right here, right now. And I'm going to leave Danse here at Red Rocket. And I'm going to run off to the railroad and do the railroad stuffs. Don't know how long it'll take me. I might be able to do it today. It might take me a couple of live stream sessions. I'm going to do the railroad things. And then I'm going to reload this save and pretend that it was all a bad dream. What do you guys think of that idea? Hey, S. Popel Hughes, how are ya? How long have you been here? I just saw you in the chat room. But this is my plan. This is my plan today. So we've played with the paddle balls, and we've played with Dance's balls. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to leave Danse here. I'm going to dismiss him, tell him to stay here. And I'm going to make a hard save. And we're going to pretend that we just climbed into bed, went to sleep, and Rose is having a bad dream, and then wakes up. And everything will be back to normal. This is exactly what I did in my Skyrim playthrough. I'll turn that back on. This is exactly what I did in Skyrim. There was, I don't remember if it was an achievement, a trophy, or just something I hadn't experienced, but there was a reason I needed to go back and do the Dark Brotherhood questline all over again with my third playthrough. But my third playthrough was a very, very lawful, good person who had married Vilkis and would never have joined the Dark Brotherhood. But I had her join the Dark Brotherhood, did all the Dark Brotherhood stuff, and then I reloaded and and just said, oh, Vilkis, I had this terrible bad dream. So that's what we're going to do here. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to say, oh, Danse, I had a bad dream that I blew up the Pridwin. All right. So let's create that save. I'm going to save right like this. Let's save right like this. Come on, look at the camera. Rose. Where can we put her so we can get her and Danse and her face? I don't know why the lighting in here has been so crappy. Alright, so this is going to be the save. With the paddle balls in it, I guess. Yeah, it's like the light in here is so shitty. I can't see her face. There's a light bulb right here and I can't see her face. What the hell?
I hope nothing's troubling you today.
Oh, Danse. It is troubling me. It's troubling me that I'm about to go do the railroad stuff and you're not going to like it. There we go. Hey, Danse.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to make a hard save. Which means that the screen's going to go blue for a second. You can still hear my voice, but you won't be able to see anything while I'm accessing my save menu. It says only microphone audio is being broadcast. So let's make this hard save. There we go. So it's not an autosave, so it's not going to be overwritten on accident. It should be a hard save. We're back. And now we should be good to go. Because we have this hard save, and we also have the hard save that I loaded up when I first started this live stream. If we have to reload that one, that'll be kind of a backup thing. All we'll lose is our paddle ball collection. That's all we'll lose if we have to reload that one. So I have two save files that I can load back to, and then earlier save files of Rose and Danse. Oh, S. Purple Hughes is fine. Thank you. Just got here. How about you? I'm here. I'm here.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
I almost didn't live stream today, if I'm being perfectly honest. I've had kind of a rough week. Nothing, you know. Well, yeah, there's some stuff going on. I've had a very troubled week. Just some family issues and stuff. It's been kind of crazy. So, you know, I'm here, and I want to have a good time and relax and hang out with you guys and maybe take my mind off of things, take my mind off my troubles. But anyway, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I decided to go ahead and live stream and not skip it today. Kimberly's saying, good idea. I did all the endings, but I had mods, so I never got the achievements. Aww. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the thing is with me. I mean, normally, like I said, I'm not a big achievement chaser. There's a lot of games I've played through, like BioShock and the Dishonored games. I've played through all of those and don't have 100% achievements in those games. You know, it's just... I like to get the achievements naturally as I play the game. I don't like to be going out of my way to make sure I find every single achievement or whatever. But the thing with the Bethesda games, or at least with Skyrim and with Fallout, is I end up playing them for so long and playing them so much. Oh, she's getting all wet. That I end up getting most of the achievements anyway. And so then I get to the point where I only need like 3 or 4 more, and then I'll have the whole thing, so I might as well do it, you know? And that's the kind of the point I'm at right now. I mean, I'm so close, I might as well just get them all. So, why the heck not? Crystal. Kimberly saying, nothing relaxes me like blowing shit up. Yeah. Aww. Aw, thank you. S. Purple Hughes says, you do the same for us. The least we can do is be here for you when you need us. Aw. I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. You don't know how much. Alright, so we've made a save. We need to tell Danse bye-bye.
Hey.
You point, I shoot. Have something for me?
Aw. Look at him. He's all moist.
Danse, I think it's time for you to leave.
I'll head back to the bunker and wait for you there. Just be careful.
No,
if
you're not
anything
going...
happened to you, I honestly don't know what I'd do.
You're not going to the bunker. You're going to stay right here, my dear. Red Rocket Truck Stop. There you go. You are no longer enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, but I will be. Oh, but I will be. Okay, so from here on out, we need to not do anything important. Like picking up bobbleheads or doing any kind of thing other than just getting this railroad shit knocked out. Alright, because it won't matter, because we'll go back and reload that save I just made, and all of it will be gone anyway. So we can't do anything. We're just going to go get the achievements. So here we are. Nope. Underground Undercover. We need to meet with Z114, and I'm pretty sure this is the one I need to do. I need to help the synths escape, and then I'll get the achievement for this, and then that will propel me through the railroad quest line. However, I think it also makes me an enemy of the Brotherhood. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that if I finish this quest, the Brotherhood will be mad at me. But let's go find out. Let's go find out. Alright, so this is an alternate timeline. We are currently in an alternate timeline. We're going to go into the Institute. Kimberly's saying blowing up the Pridwin is way fun. Yeah, I've heard. Joel Smith Jr. always does the railroad ending. I should just say she always does the railroad, full stop. Deacon is her favorite follower, and she's played through Fallout at least twice, maybe 3 times. But she always joins the railroad, and she always runs straight to Old North Church to get her husband. She likes Deacon a lot, so I've heard all about this. I think she's blown up the Pridwin many times.
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us.
All right, let's
But
do it.
we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them.
Okay.
Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons.
I got shit tons of weapons, dude. What do you need?
Fortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
No, I got tons. I got tons. I have weapons. I have shit tons of weapons.
I have weapons I could give you.
Excellent. Deposit
Awesome.
anything you can spare in maintenance closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an
Oh,
entire
dude,
rebellion.
I got you
So the
covered.
ingredients are still necessary.
What ingredients?
Gunpowder, laser focusing crystals, and a couple other things.
Yeah.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Binet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'm all over it.
I'll do it.
Thank you. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Alright, kill the tunnel guards. Optional, I'm supposed to deposit some weapons. Let's look here. Deposit weapons for the rebels. Where is that gonna happen? Where do I need to deposit the weapons for the rebels? Okay, well let's go grab some weapons then. And it's not gonna matter because we're gonna reload. But I have lots and lots and lots of weapons here, so let's grab a whole bunch of things and put them wherever we need to put them. Oh, really? Kimberly is saying the voice actor for Z14 also voiced McCready. I thought he sounded familiar. I thought maybe it was Deacon. I thought maybe it was Ryan Alozio who did Deacon's voice. But, okay. Yeah, that too. McCready is Matthew Mercer, I think his name is. He's a cool guy. I follow him on Twitter, and he plays a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and he's involved in, I can't remember the name of the show. I think he does some, like, I don't know if it's podcasts or YouTube videos or live streams on Twitch or something, but he does a lot of gaming. I'm always seeing stuff coming across my channel that he's involved in a bunch of things. He's really cool, but yeah, go look him up. Go look him up. McCready's voice actor. Cool dude. Very cool dude. Okay. We're going to take a bunch of weapons out of here. I got you covered, you guys. Sure, 10 millimeters. Assault rifles. Oh, I got you all kinds of shit here. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I could arm a rebellion. Look at this. I'm only in the seas and I can arm a rebellion. Dang. I'm all over it. I could give them Fat Man. I could give them missile launchers. Oh, this is nuts. Alright, I think this is good. You think? This is good. Alright. Let's go back in. So where do I need to put the weapons? Yeah, Matt Mercer. Okay. Critical Role. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, what is that? I don't think I've ever watched it. Is it a YouTube show or a Twitch thing? I mean, I keep wanting to watch it. I just never seem to have any spare time. But, yeah, I enjoy following him on Twitter. He's a cool dude. Okay, there's a couple of quest markers here. Let me just make sure I don't have any other quests active at this point. I don't want to get confused. Oh, dang it. Okay. So Underground Undercover seems to have 2 quest markers. Let's go pursue this one and see what's what here. Is this him? No? Oh, it's down there. Okay. What's gonna be in here? Is this where we're putting the weapons? Don't mind me hauling in a giant arsenal of weapons. Locker. Okay, I guess this is where we put them. I'm guessing. Seems like the thing to do. I brought so many, they're not gonna fit in that itty bitty box, buddy. Oh, I guess I've deposited enough to arm the resistance, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Maybe give them a few grenades. A few Molotov cocktails. I don't know if they're gonna use these, but what the hell. Give them a paddle ball. Oh, that would be funny. Arm them all with paddle balls. Oh, that would be a riot. A bunch of synths trying to escape by paddling the Institute to death. Alright, I don't think I gave away anything important. Let me make sure I didn't. Alright, 10mm. Do I need to give them ammo? Just on the off chance that I do. Because let's be realistic here. They would need ammo. I'll give them some of that. I'll give them some of this. Okay. 45 and shotgun shell, sure. This is awesome. I'm arming the resistance. See, I love this. This is cool. But like I said, I don't think Rose would really care about helping the synths. I don't know. Maybe she would care about, you know, giving the Institute a black eye. Because why not? Just for shits and grins. Okay, 44. I think I'm gonna give them some plasma too. I wonder if I can come back here and collect anything they don't take. See, I wish it was possible to do all of this in one playthrough, because I think Fiona would have gotten a big kick out of this. Well, I don't know, maybe she could have, and maybe I just didn't. Because Fiona, my first playthrough, I never did this. I never did this railroad stuff. At least I don't remember doing this railroad stuff. Oh, right. Fusion cells. They need those. But Fiona would have gotten a huge kick out of arming a resistance against the Institute. She would have loved the hell out of that. Alright, I think we've given them all the ammo that they need. Oh, a Gatlin laser. No, let me take that back. You guys don't need that. I'll hang on to that. Oh, 308. I don't think I left any 308. All right. That looks like... Wow. That is arming some rebels right there. I love it. Okay. Rise up against your masters. Oh. Who's this guy?
That project you helped with. It's coming along. You understand, right?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, he was the contact, the inside guy for the railroad. So it's all right. I don't need to kill him because he saw what I was doing in here. No. Ear examiner. I think all this stuff has a lot of aluminum in it, so I'm gonna take it. There's a lot of aluminum to be had if you loot the Institute. Sure, why not? What's in here? Ooh, I'll leave that. I don't think I brought them any 50 caliber rifles, but I'll leave that. Alright. Oh, okay, Crystal. Crystal's BRB. Alright. I'm just glad you were able to stop by. I know how busy it is. Taking care of kids. Little bitty kids. It's a 24/7 job, man. Alright. So we've done that, so what's next? Kill the tunnel guards. Got it. This sounds like a thing to do.
I don't think you'll be needing that suit of power armor in here.
Don't tell me what I need. I like it. Maybe I just like it. Maybe it's my fashion statement.
Nothing short of revelation.
Okay, it seems to be in there. So let's go. Where is that? Can I get to it through here? Yeah, maybe? Oh, okay. Now this is all stuff, like I said, I think this is all stuff I have not done before. Oh, that's true. S. Popple Hughes. And big kids. Right. Yeah. Big kids. Any kids. Taking care of a family takes a lot of time and energy. My unmarried and childless friends don't seem to know why I have no spare time. Unmarried, childless, and don't own their own homes. That's the other one. If you own your own home, you spend so much time taking care of the home. Repairing things, repainting things, cleaning things. Yeah, calling the plumber, right? It's just not enough hours in the day.
All systems nominal.
Okay, so this is what I gotta do. I gotta kill all these guards. Alright, how many of these fools are there? I don't want to take out the synths.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
You might want to
Greetings,
step out of
citizen.
the way.
I believe you have business with the guards.
I do, and you don't want to get caught in
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
you don't want to be caught in my backswing.
Subject identified.
Greetings, ma'am.
Greetings.
Initiating
Have a kiss
self-defense.
from Granny.
Initiating self-defense.
Oh dang! The synths are helping. Stand back! I don't want to whack you too. Oh, I just killed a synth. Shit. Oh, he can't be killed. I get it. Oh wow. Sorry, my friend. You gotta stand back. I don't know why I'm bothering to loot these guys. I just said we shouldn't loot anything.
To terminate you in self-defense.
Because it's not like I can take it with me when I reload. Damn.
My programming allows me to terminate you in self-defense. Institute synth damaged. I am under attack.
Thank you, stranger.
All right.
Leave now. Soon, this will all be underway. Remember
Got it.
Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates, especially.
Excellent. All right, I'm out. Yeah, I definitely don't remember doing that with Fiona. I guess I could have, because Fiona did the ending with the Minutemen. She chose the Minutemen to come back and help her destroy the Institute, but I suppose she could have done this. I don't think helping the Railroad precludes the Minutemen ending. Don't mind all the blood all over my power armor. Nothing to see here.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner workings.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dr. Thompson's not going to get his grubby little mitts on my blue quantum power armor, so you just get that idea right out your head.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Where's my dude?
Power armor is effective, sure, but it's hardly efficient.
Oh, hardly efficient? What do you think is efficient, then? Because this power armor has protected my ass in the Commonwealth just fine. I don't see you going out in the Commonwealth.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can, but he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what we're up to, I fear he'd report us.
Have any problems?
There's been no alarm. My friends have all the time they need to get what they want, then cover their tracks.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.
All right. Continue working with Father. Got it? Done and done. So, what does that mean exactly? What do I need to do with Father? Talk to... Where is this? Continue working with Father. Yes. Synth Retention, I think, is what we have to do next with Father. And this is glitched. This was glitched much earlier in the game. I looked it up online because it says visit your quarters. And we went and visited our quarters, but there was nothing there for me to do. And I wasn't sure what the deal was. So I looked it up online, and apparently... Ooh, the synths like me now. Apparently, X688 is supposed to be in my quarters when I go up and visit them, but he wasn't. See, in here, this is my quarters, I think. Or am I supposed to go upstairs? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go up one more level. And I read online that it's glitched for a lot of people, and you have to go find X688 out at Libertalia, and then he talks to you, and then this proceeds. See, like right here, there's the quest marker. We came in here. God, I don't even remember when it was. It was ages ago. Several live streams, episodes ago. We came in here, and we put on jumpsuits, and we slept in the bed, and we did all kinds of stuff. And nothing happened. So I think what we're gonna need to do... Well, let me try sleeping in the bed again. Let me take off the power armor. Let me try sleeping in the bed and see if that gets X688 to show up. I'll sleep for 24 hours and see what happens. Because sometimes, now, I've encountered very few glitches like this in Fallout 4, but I used to encounter a million of them when playing Skyrim. When a character is not where they're supposed to be, and so a scripted quest can't proceed, if you just wait 24 hours or sleep 24 hours, a lot of times that'll make them show up. Like, whatever the databases in the game need to do, they process, and they get the character where they need to be. If this doesn't work, then my only other option is to head out to Libertalia and see if I can find him out there. And then see if we can get this to proceed. See, I think he's supposed to be here when we enter or leave. He's supposed to be like right here. And he's not. So, okay. Let's go see if we can figure out how to fix this glitched quest. We will head out to Libertalia and see if we can find him. Now, like I said, I don't remember doing all of this as Fiona, but I did do the Battle of Bunker Hill, which I think is what this is leading to. So Fiona must have either not had this glitch. Yeah, I must not have had the glitch as Fiona. That's all I can figure, because I definitely did the Battle of Bunker Hill as Fiona. Where's Libertalia? There's Libertalia. But I'm going to go out to Nahant Wharf. But there was a point in my Fiona playthrough where I happened to be out around Nahant, and X688 was out there. And he, I think he aggroed on me and I had to kill him. It was after I had destroyed the Institute. I just assumed that he had escaped the Institute and ended up back at Libertalia somehow or something. I don't know, but maybe that was kind of part of this glitch. But I was definitely able to do Bunker Hill. So, I don't know. I didn't live stream my gameplay back then, so I can't go back and look and see exactly what happened. This is the general place where X688 was. In my Fiona playthrough. I guess I'll just follow the sound of gunfire. Hey, pack pillager, huh? Completed Synth Retention. That's weird. And started the Battle of Bunker Hill. That is really weird. Oh, because here he is.
Excuse me.
I'm looking forward to the next mission.
That's really odd. What in the world happened there? Alright, so I did fix the glitched quest. Good to know. Not sure how. But okay. Now we need to speak to Father. Sure. Alright, well there you go, boys and girls. If you're having a problem with this quest line, that's how you fix it. Now let's go talk to Father about Bunker Hill. Now, when I played through as Fiona and did Bunker Hill, I did it in such a way that I made none of the factions angry at me. I don't think I warned anyone ahead of time, and I don't think I fired upon anyone at Bunker Hill.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
We are honored to welcome you here.
So where do I need to go to talk to Father? Is he up in here? Oh, he must be up right up there. Okay. All these spiral staircases and levels and whatnot.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Here we go. You guys remember this place? Alright, there he is. Hey, kid.
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
Well, you're asking a former Raider overboss, so...
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They're crazy. Yeah, I think Rose would think that.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be,
except that she likes
thieves.
Danse, so...
Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Okay. Yeah, so in my first playthrough of this, I think Fiona did not inform anyone. She just went there, and when she got inside Bunker Hill, she killed the courser that she was with, but she didn't kill anybody else. And that kept her in good standing with the Brotherhood and the Railroad and the Minutemen and the Institute until the battle was over. And then she went out on top of the C.I.T. ruins, and she basically told Father to fuck off. And then that ended everything. That ends the Railroad quest line, that ends the Institute quest line. And at that point, she had the option of either destroying the Institute with the Brotherhood or with the Minutemen, and she went with the Minutemen. But this is Rose. This is not Fiona. I'm not happy with the dialogue option that I just gave him about saying that the Railroad is crazy for thinking synths are alive. I didn't know that's exactly what she was going to say. I mean, I think Rose does think the Railroad is crazy because they're trying to go up against the Institute and they're not very well armed or very well organized. But that's not what she said. She said they were crazy for thinking synths were alive. And that, I don't think Rose would agree with that at all because she's in love with Danse. So, thanks, Bethesda. That was a lame dialogue choice. But whatever. It doesn't matter because all of this is going to be a bad dream. So it doesn't really matter what we do here. What's he want me to do next? Battle of Bunker Hill. Optional, inform the Railroad. Optional, inform the Brotherhood. I don't know. Should we inform anybody or just go? I'm not sure how this works. If I inform the Railroad, how is that going to affect anything? Of course, what I'm trying to do here is get the Railroad achievements. Alright, well, let's go inform the Railroad. Since I'm trying to do the Railroad ending and get the Railroad achievements, I guess I'll go and inform the Railroad. Oh, yeah, Counterstream saying Rose has hit a conundrum. Well, it won't be a conundrum because she's gonna get the Railroad achievements, and then we're gonna reload and pretend none of this happened. It's all gonna be a bad... Alright, so there's Bunker Hill. There's Railroad HQ. There's the Brotherhood. Alright. Let's go inform the railroad. Because this is what we're trying to do. We want to get Underground Undercover and we want to get Rocket's Red Glare. That's our goal today. Hey Michael, how you doing?
Tinker Tom's cooking up something.
Yeah. I gotta go talk to Desdemona.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
We're running out of places to hide our synths. That's why we put so many eggs in one crowded basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 synths, Stockton, some of our best agents, and the inevitable civilian casualties? No, not this time. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Oh, is that all? Need anything else while I'm at it?
No. Just keep defying the odds. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Yeah, no problem. Worth
Is
it.
all this really worth it?
We can't afford the sacrifice.
That's not quite how she
Stockton
said
and
that
the
line.
synths. There's just too few of us left. And we can't relocate them without compromising your cover. It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Bet you never met a synth before glory.
Okay. Alright, so where do I go next? Optional, reach Bunker Hill. Okay, let's go to Bunker Hill then. We'll go to the Cabot House and walk up from there. I'm doing pretty well, Michael. Thank you for asking. Today I am working on the railroad achievements for the main storyline. I'm going to try to get Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare. And then I'm going to reload an earlier save and pretend they never happened. It'll all be a big bad dream that Rose had, and then she's going to go join the Brotherhood and destroy the Institute with Liberty Prime. That's what we're doing today. Because I'm very close to having all of the achievements in the game, so I figured, what the heck. And I'm right at the point where the storyline branches. Basically anything I do at this point sets Rose on one path or another, with one faction or another, so we might as well go along with it, see if we can get the Underground Undercover.
Hello there.
Hello. How you doing? Okay. Let's go this way. Private property, no trespassing. Oh, it's a dead end. No, it's not. This way. Alright, Bunker Hill's right across the bridge. Sorry, I'm looking at something here. I'm looking at the, I want to make sure I get this achievement. Okay, keep working with Father. Alright, I guess I just gotta keep working with Father. So let's do what we're supposed to do here.
Hey, X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah. The line at the car wash? Super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Sure.
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the primary objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs.
Alright,
Here are
now...
the recall codes. Follow me.
I've never done this before.
SRB intelligence reports indicate that the mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
But I'm pretty sure... Oh, dang. I'm pretty sure if I get in here... I gotta get inside Bunker Hill. Oh, that sounded like a mutant hound. Okay. We gotta go in over this way, because that door is shut. The Brotherhood's here. The Institute's here. There we go. We need to get inside here. Alright, now once I get underground, I think this is where, once I get amongst the railroad people, we need to kill the courser and then pretend like we didn't kill the courser. Dude, where are you going? Come on in, come on. Come on. Oh dang, there's paladins in here too? Come on, buddy. Now right about here. Speak with Father in the ruins of C.I.T. I think I'm gonna have the option to lie to Father and be like, I don't know what happened to the courser. Dang, I have no idea what's even going on in here and who I should be helping or not helping. I'm gonna let them duke it out. I'm pretty sure if I just don't hit anyone, I won't anger any of the factions. I can kill him with impunity, but I can't kill anybody else, or the factions will be angry at me. So I'm just gonna hang out here. Dang, is he using a... Did he pick up a Gatling laser? They're not going to shoot at me as long as I'm still part of all these factions. I think I can get in here. Where do I need to go? Up these stairs, maybe? No? Oh, up there. Right. How do I get up there? Oh, maybe go this way. Pardon me. Don't hit me with the laser, please.
Where did you go?
Squeeze me, baking powder. Can I get it through here, please? Keep up the good work, guys. Alright. Deal with the escaped synths.
Hey there.
I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you.
Do what for you? What am I supposed to do with them if I'm with the railroad? I have no idea what's going on here. Deal with the escape synths. Deal with the escape synths. Speak with Father in the ruins of C.I.T. We found the escape synths. Now to either issue the recall codes or turn on the Institute. But if I turn on the Institute, then I blow my cover, right? I'm supposed to keep working with Father. I'm not supposed to blow my cover. Dang it. Oh, Michael's saying nice. Have not seen this battle before. Looking forward to it. Well, it's not much of a battle because I'm not participating in it. I'm just kind of like moving straight through it. Counter Serum says, does Fallout 4 have a definitive end or does it just go on like Skyrim? No, it just goes on. I mean, that's why I'm able to load up my Fiona save and go back and visit. Remember I was playing as Fiona a couple of Fallout Fridays ago. Fiona had finished the main storyline with the Minutemen, but yeah, the game just keeps going and going and going. You can go and work on settlements, you can go and do side quests, you can go and do all the DLC. There's never a point where it's just over and you can't continue playing it. Oh, Kimberly's saying you can just kill him and you can totally fool Father. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. But can I kill the, do I have to fight the Institute synths that are in here? Or do I just go talk to Father? I'm not real clear on what I'm supposed to do next. I guess I can just go talk to Father. Oh, these guys are not holding out very well.
Your destruction is inevitable.
Alright. Well, let's go see if we can go talk to Father in the ruins of C.I.T. There's still one railroad guy and one synth in there. Where is the, Damn it. Where'd you go? Where's the ladder? Here we go. Alright. Let's go see if we can talk to Father. Like I said, when I did this as Fiona in my first playthrough, I did this exact thing. I just walked through the battle, didn't attack anyone, went down inside, killed the courser right in that spot, and then turned around and went out to the ruins of C.I.T. Now, as Fiona, I wasn't doing the railroad stuff, so I didn't want to play along with Father, and I basically told him that he was full of shit, and I didn't like what he was doing, and yada yada yada, and cut off all ties to the Institute. I was like, all right, we're coming for you, and then that was that. But here I think I want to continue trying to play along because I want to try to do this railroad stuff. I wonder if it's going to let me fast travel or not. Alright, so where is C.I.T? There it is. C.I.T. ruins. Speak with Father in the ruins of C.I.T. Alright, so let's go do that. It's giving me the option, so we might as well go try, even though the battle's not over yet. I just want to get through this. I know there's still more I need to do. I know if I'm going to play along with Father, then I also have to do some kind of thing with a microphone, do some kind of broadcast or something. I've heard about that. And go to some kind of directorate meeting or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of these little things we're going to have to get through. Alright, we're going to have to just keep plugging along until the Institute orders us to take out the railroad. Alright. Now, we need to figure out how to get on the roof. I'm pretty sure he's on the roof of this building, and I'm not sure. I think he's up there. But we have to like get through the building first, right? Okay. Alright. Let's figure out how to get up there. C.I.T. Based on MIT in real life. What's that? The Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Alright, we're heading in. I hope this is the way to go. It's been such a long time since I did this. Oh. Hello. I'm not sure where we need to go. Oh, great. So it's mutants fighting synths in here. Alright, I just need to basically make sure that I don't die in here. It looks like, hang on. The quest markers are weird. Alright, so what do we got? The Battle of Bunker Hill. And Underground Undercover. Speak with Father in the ruins of C.I.T. Dang it. Alright, I remember this being very difficult, trying to figure out how to get up onto that fucking roof.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Does this go out to the roof? No. I gotta resist the urge to pick up things. Because this playthrough doesn't matter. And picking up things doesn't matter.
Scanning. Subject identified. All systems nominal.
Alright, so even though I killed the courser, these guys don't seem to know that I did that, and they're still friendly to me. Is there like an elevator to the roof or something? I vaguely remember being in here as Fiona and wandering around and wandering around and wandering around. Okay. And not being able to figure out where I needed to go. And then at some point going, oh, that's where I'm supposed to be. I get it. I'm just trying to remember where it was that I needed to go. was like a staircase or an elevator or something. That goes back out to the Commonwealth. Yeah, that goes back out to the Commonwealth. Yeah, Counter Serum says, it seems like there's a lot to do in this game. Yes, there is. Oh, Michael's saying a main staircase. You take the stairs to the top, but it's confusing. Yeah, it is. Alright, so this is the main... I'm sorry, there's a little bit of a lag between what you guys are saying to me and what I'm doing here. So, this goes out to the Commonwealth. Is this the staircase that you're talking about? Right here? Or is... Oh, this is it, I think. Right? There it is. We got it. We got it. I knew it was like right there. Yeah. I think we got it. Yeah, I remember being totally confused as Fiona as well. Because if you take the other staircase, you just go all the way up to the top floor, but you don't get out to the roof. We got it. Now we got to go talk to Father. I got to bullshit him and lie so I don't blow my cover. And then go from there. Oh, this is going to be an odd conversation. Man, I remember doing this as Fiona and telling him off. But now I gotta bite it back. I gotta bite it back and play along.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland.
It's not
I know
that
to
bad.
you I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
That was the backup.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
See, this is the point where Fiona was like, fuck you, dude. So you knew I was going to die, or you assumed I was going to die in the wasteland. You set me free and just didn't even give a shit? Like, how fucking cold is that?
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? as it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope. I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were ambushed.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on.
Hey, I didn't even talk to
refrain
them.
from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Oh, dang. Alright, yeah, so when I was up here as Fiona, my first sole survivor, I remember thinking, what an asshole. I mean, he was just like, oh, yeah, well, you know, the Institute got what it wanted. It got my DNA. We didn't need you anymore, so I just let you out of the vault. I didn't think you'd survive. I mean, what a fucking dick. What a shit thing to say to your mother, you know? Or, you know, even if I was if I was Nate or whatever, you know, what a shit thing to say to a parent. Like, oh yeah, I know that you're my mom or my dad or whatever, but, and I knew that the Wasteland was a horrible, harsh place. So instead of releasing you and having an escort there to say, hey, let's take you back so you can have your son again, I just wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to see if you still cared. I wanted to see if you could survive in the Wasteland. I wanted to see if you'd come looking for me. I mean, how shitty is that? I mean, I was so pissed at that. I was just like, you know what? Dude, you're a dick. I don't care if you are my kid. I am so finished with you. I'm so out of here. You're going down. So, yeah, Fiona was really ticked at that and did not take it well at all. But Rose has got to play along because she's trying to do this railroad ending here. Let me check out with the chat room, though. I wasn't reading out the chat stuff because I was kind of, you know, intent on this conversation that she was having with Father here. But let me see. Yada yada. Hello, Just Like Viking. Just Like joined us in the chat room. Counter Serum is saying, man, this is awkward. Fuck Sean. Yeah, no kidding. Exactly. Hey, Seekin. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Yeah, I was just an experiment to him. Right. It says, you're just an experiment. Right. Yeah, just an experiment to him. Curiosity. The Institute has basically, the Institute raised him. I mean, he was my baby, but he's not my baby anymore. And that's the thing. Like, some people who play this game, I've seen some people say, well, flesh and blood is flesh and blood, so I'm going to go with my son and join the Institute because, blood's thicker than water or whatever. But I'm like, nah. The minute the Institute took my baby away, or took Fiona's baby away, or took Nate's baby, whatever character you play, the minute the Institute takes your kid and raises your kid, and basically, what's it been, like 60 years or something? I don't know how old Father is, but... or Sean or whatever. Sorry, spoiler alert. Yeah, we're in major plot spoilers right here. However old he is, he's not yours anymore. It's as if we gave him up for adoption. He was not raised by me. He has no affection or connection to me. To him, I am just one more life that he can experiment on. And so as far as Fiona was concerned, he was dead to her. He was not her family. He was the enemy. And plus, at this point now I'm talking about all this because you know, I didn't get to live stream, or I did not choose to live stream my Fiona playthrough, because back then I didn't have a YouTube channel. I wasn't live streaming anything, whatever. When I played through as Fiona and did this main storyline stuff, she had already romanced MacCready. She had already been working on lots of settlements. She had already become the general of the Minutemen. She'd already done a whole bunch of things. And she believed in the Wasteland. And then for Father to be like, oh yeah, this place is hopeless. Fuck it. She was like, nah. It's not hopeless. There's Preston. There's Mama Murphy. There's Sturgis. There's MacCready. There's Hancock. There's all this that's worth fighting for. And she was very passionately attached to all of that and all of the work she had done in the settlements and everything. And she was like, no. The Wasteland is something worth fighting for. And, yeah, so she just went hardcore, like, you know, fuck off, Sean, and, you know, went and got the Minutemen and destroyed the Institute. It was great. All right, but Rose here, Rose is not Fiona. Rose started out being the Raider overboss. She built a Raider empire. She pretty much agrees with Sean, I think, that the Wasteland is a shitty place. She tried to join the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood kicked out Danse, and she fell in love with Danse. But then, you know, it's kind of like the Brotherhood let her down, too, because she thought that she had found something good in the Brotherhood, and then they shit all over Danse. So I think that Rose is much more cynical and bitter, and probably agrees that, yeah, there's not really much worth redeeming in the Wasteland. But I don't think that that Rose would join the Institute. I mean, right now she's playing along with them because we're trying to do the railroad ending stuff, so I can get the railroad trophies, and then we're going to reload back to the beginning of this live stream. We made a hard save, and then we're just going to pretend this was all a bad dream. But but yeah, all right, so that's where we're at here. Anyone who might be just joining us, I hope that kind of explains what we're doing here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat room, or if you're watching this sometime in the future, the archived video, ask me in the comment section. I'm happy to explain it or answer questions. Hey Gerald, how you doing? Welcome to the chat room. Let's continue on with this. What do we need to do next? Mankind Redefined, attend the Directorate meeting. Alright. Let's do that. We have to go inside the Institute to do that. Sounds like a plan. This is all new to me, though, because Fiona didn't do any of this, my first sole survivor, so this will be something I have not experienced. Mr. Jill Smith has the Platinum Trophy for Fallout. And Jill Smith Jr. has done the railroad ending a few times, but I haven't watched them do it. There's a lot of stuff they did I did not watch. I did watch when Mr. Jill Smith did Ad Victoriam with Liberty Prime. I have seen that, at least from his perspective, watching over his shoulder, but I have not seen all this Institute stuff, so this is all new to me.
Nice work bringing that road symbol.
Nuka World radio signal lost. Did I have my radio on? That's weird. Okay. Where's the Directorate meeting? Upstairs, I assume. Am I going the right way? Oh, I gotta follow Father, I guess. Alright.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified.
Sorry.
Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Who, me? Phase 3? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further.
If you guys need power, you know, I know how to build some pretty big reactors.
Of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever.
Oh, okay. You've got an even bigger reactor.
Survival, but our prosperity.
Because I've got those, you know, those add-ons that will allow me to build some pretty big power generators. And okay.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way.
What?
She has proven
yes, you are fond of it. You just told me that you let me out of the vault.
This is not a matter
and you didn't think I'd survive, and you were just curious what would happen. So I don't think you really care all that much about me. Don't pretend like you care.
This is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several
I can't figure out whether this is just really badly written or whether he's just a dick.
For some time. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts?
Difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No,
please,
be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can
stim packs don't work?
Later. Right now.
Well, wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense either.
The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting.
What, because I led a bunch of raiders? For real? Dude, this is like...
The Institute is my life.
This is like when Elder Maxon promoted me after being totally insubordinate and talking back to him and not following his orders. He was like, oh well, guess I'll promote you now. In blind betrayal. Oh my god. And then here I am like, hi, I'm just some schmuck in power armor who's been leading a bunch of raiders, but you're gonna make me the director of the Institute. Oh my god, this is so badly written. Okay. So what I was gonna say a little bit ago was this makes no sense, because if they took Sean from the vault because he had unspoiled DNA, right? He hasn't been irradiated like everyone else in the wasteland. Then how in the world did he develop such an aggressive cancer they can't cure it with all of the medical advances that they have and all of the stim packs and all of the stuff? It just makes no sense to me. How did he end up with this incurable disease if he was, you know, unradiated, pure DNA, and, you know, they know how to make sense and transfer people's consciousness into the sense. They can't make a new father and, like, put his mind in. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not understanding any of this. It's all just, it's plot. You just have to go with it. This is the way the plot goes in the story, so okay, fine. All right, now what?
I'm glad you could be here to share this with me.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like that was a wise decision, but okay.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
How do you know that? You let me out of the vault. Oh, trophy earned. Mankind Redefined. Hey, we got a trophy. We got the Mankind Redefined trophy. Wow. All right. Yeah, how do you know? You let me out of the vault. I went straight to Nuka World, became a Nuka World Raider Overboss, murdered my way across the Commonwealth, created a Raider Empire. Then I've been in cahoots with the Railroad. I've been in cahoots with the Brotherhood. I'm banging a synth. And yet you're going to put me in charge of the Institute? That makes no fucking sense at all. Oh my god. This game. I swear. Alright, Gerald's taking an Overwatch break. Just like Vikings saying, you were betrayed by your own son who's living in a fishbowl and lost to reality. Yeah, no kidding, right? Gerald's voting to kill them all and let God sort them out. Well, that's pretty much what Fiona, my first sole survivor, ended up doing. Was she just nuked the whole Institute and said, all right, none of that nonsense anymore. Counter Serum says, father is a grade A asshole. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Michael's father is the real enemy of the new America. Oh, man. Yeah, truer words were never spoken. Michael says, Bethesda games are full of faults. Yeah, this one really just, it is not very well written. Some of it is, some of it isn't. Like, I really liked Blind Betrayal, and I really like the companions. I think the work that was done on the companions and making the companions likable and interesting and fun to run around with, I think they did incredible work in that area. But the main storylines, and especially throwing in the Nuka World Raider Overboss option, just really doesn't make any sense at all. Some of the dialogue, I'm not crazy about the way they did the dialogue either, where they have, like, instead of telling you exactly what you're gonna say, it just gives you a couple of words, so you're not really sure what the full phrase is. And there have been many times where I'll say, oh, this seems like the thing to say, and I'll select it, and then it'll be something completely different than I expected when the full phrase is spoken, and I really don't like that at all. I hope that's something. I don't mind having the voiced protagonist, and I don't mind having the dialogue options and all of that, but I hope that that's something they'll address in the next Fallout game, assuming there will be a next Fallout game. That I miss the way they did the dialogue in, say, Fallout New Vegas, where they actually, you know, showed you the full line of what you were going to say before you said it. Well, in Skyrim, too. It showed you, you know, what you were going to say before you said the whole thing. I'm not crazy about the way they've done the dialogue in this. But okay. Let's get out of here. Let's take a look at what we need to do next. Speak with Ali Fillmore. Mass fusion. Continue working with Father. Okay, I guess we will just keep plugging along through the Institute quest line. Hey, Herman! Oh my gosh, Herman's joined us in the chat room. How you doing, Herman? How you been? I haven't checked your channel in a while. I don't know if you've done any videos. Are you still playing Fallout 4? Alright, let's go talk to Ali. As you can see, I'm still playing Fallout 4. Where's her little tag? Is she down here? Uh-oh.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
He's moved his iron lung or whatever into here. Aw, man.
I dislike resorting to the use of Commonwealth technology, but the advantage it will provide in this case cannot be overlooked.
Okay. He's got his oxygen and everything. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, is she in here? I don't know where she is. Well, let's keep going down.
Father has done remarkable things.
Now, I've heard some people say that they did the Institute faction and joined the Institute because they thought that, in their own minds anyway, I mean, not so much in the story, the way the story plays out, but in their own minds, they figured, well, if I become the director of the Institute, then I can change all the policies and they won't be doing all these shitty things anymore.
Busy day for you, isn't it?
And I can respect that.
Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Yeah?
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course. That's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Ah, man. I have one of those, but it's in my other pants.
You wouldn't recognize one if it fell on your head. That's why I'm going to retrieve it.
Dang, she's rude.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing
Then why
around
are we
the
standing
area.
here talking?
We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Alright. Relay to mass fusion or inform the Brotherhood. No, we're not going to inform the Brotherhood. We're going to...
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
We're going to just keep on trucking. Why is it telling me to go out here? Relay to mass fusion or inform the Brotherhood. Alright, well, let's just relay to mass fusion then. Do I have to... Alright, I'll bite. I'll follow the quest markers. Don't know why I'm having to do this, but okay. This is where I came in. The very first time I came to the Institute. Alright. Well, let's go then. Relaying to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Let's go. Now, this is an alternate timeline. When we're done doing all this railroad stuff, then we are going to reload an earlier save and pretend none of it happened. So it's fine if I make an enemy of the Brotherhood here. Failed tactical thinking. Yep, that's fine. You are now enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel. That's fine. And let me take this opportunity to check up with the chat room. Seakin says, one of the reasons I destroy the Institute is they kidnap people from the Commonwealth and replace them with synths so they can do their experiments on people. Well, heck yeah. Heck yeah, the Institute is horrible. They've turned people into mutants. They were experimenting with the FEV virus. They kidnap people. They replace them with synths. Yeah, my first Soul Survivor, Fiona, had no qualms about destroying the Institute. She destroyed them with the Minutemen. And she eventually romanced Hancock. She had romanced McCready first, and he actually helped her destroy the Institute, but then she romanced Hancock. And not to give away...
Guess we'll have to go through them.
Not to give away too many spoilers, but yeah, you know, Hancock had personal reasons for hating the Institute. What? Alright, so where are we supposed to go here? Hang on. Whoa, dang. What you got on you, Legendary? Not that it matters, but I should probably take that stim pack in case I need it. A kiss for you, and a kiss for you. Give everyone kisses from Granny. Oh, I gotta get up there on the same level, huh? Man, these are all one-hit wonders. This the best you got, Brotherhood? Alrighty. I got some radiation I want to get off of me here. Hang on. Let's see. Some right away. Is that what we need? Alright. So, where do you want to go now, Allie? Guess we'll follow the quest markers. Looks like right up in there. Alright.
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Aw, dang it. Well, what's this right here? Executive Research Lab Terminal.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Then what are we supposed to do? Is this... Has this got the code on it? Oh, I should have played it and not picked it up. What's the letter start with? Was it O? I think it was an O. Oslo's office recording. I think this is it.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
Alright, I was hoping that would have a password on it to help us get into this, but I don't think that it will.
Hack this.
Can you hack it?
Fillmore.
This wasn't really what I planned on doing today.
Oh, okay. Alright, so let's see here. Where are we at with this? Locate the beryllium agitator. The Institute's after something called the beryllium agitator. I should relay there as soon as possible. Yep, here we are. Here we are. Alright, I'm going to check up with the chat room right quick, though. Seekin saying, Fallout 4, even with all its flaws, I love playing it. Well, yeah, I do too. That's why I'm here. It's Fallout Friday. This is my second playthrough. I've been playing Fallout 4 for quite a while. Let's see. Herman saying, still playing Fallout 4. Got all the extra picket fence magazines, but made no videos lately. Aww. Every John. Hey, Every John, how you been? Every John's sad that Fallout 3 is not working on PC. Oh, wow. Seekins has that issue on Windows 10. Fallout 3 and New Vegas aren't playing. Oh, that's a bummer. Good night, Michael. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alright, you guys are chatting about Fallout New Vegas and mods and Windows and PC and stuff, so I will let you chat about that. So, we need to... Now, I do not have the ability to hack this, so I don't know why it's telling me that that's where we need to go. Unless it's going to give us a clue about where to find... so can we go down?
Gotta find the card.
Anywhere. At least not without whatever card activates it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So what do we what do we do? What the hell do we do here at this point? I have never done this before, so I have no idea what we need to be doing here. Do they have a card? Nope. Is there a card in here anywhere? Oh, I already looked at that guy. Okay, well, let's go up to the next level up. Let's see if there's a card laying around up here somewhere. Oh, there was a technical document in there. There we go. Mass Fusion Executive Lab password. Mass Fusion Executive ID card. Found it. Now let's get in here. There we go. Personal intramail. Completed. Locate the beryllium agitator. Proceed to the reactor level. The beryllium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sub-level 01. I've also increased security, so you'll need your executive key card if you want to use any of the elevators. I'm opposed to accelerating this project schedule, yada yada. Great. I've been monitoring the reactor for weeks now. It's running at peak efficiency. Great. As of this morning, Dr. Noel Chandrich was escorted from the building and his contract with Mass Fusion terminated. All of his research is transferred to our mainframe. Okay. I think this is right before the nuclear war. Holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters, so you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, and special fireworks. Hope to see you there. Yeah. Never happened, did it? It never happened. Okay. I figured out where it is, Ali, so let's go down there and get it. We got the ID card reader. There's Diamond City. The Great Green Jewel. Or Fenway Park, I guess. Don't they call it the Green Monster in Boston in the real world? Herman's saying, in order to get all the trophies, you must do the Institute and destroy the Brotherhood of Steel and Railroad. After you do that, go to an earlier save and pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing here. Right now, I'm focused on getting the Railroad ending, and so I have to play along with the Institute, I guess, up to a certain point, and then switch sides and be with the Railroad. To get the Institute trophies, I don't know. I was going to say I may do another playthrough, but I don't know. Oh, hello. I guess I can't use my, I can't use my melee weapon as I'm going down the elevator, so I'm gonna have to use ballistic, which I don't usually do. But hey, the Magnum TS is working pretty well. Shout out to Toswavo, one of my Patreon patrons, and the reason that this is named the Magnum TS for Toswavo. Rose has like no ballistic perks whatsoever. Whoa. Alright, optional. Oh, here we go. Back to Granny's Kiss. now we're back on my territory. A kiss for you, and a kiss for you.
For the Brotherhood. For Elder.
Oh. Nope, okay. Never mind. Alright. So, where do we need to go? Up here into that room, it looks like. And how do we get there? This way? Come on, Allie. Yeah, I made a hard save at the beginning of this live stream, and that's the save that we'll reload after we do all this stuff. Is this it? Oh, we have to restore power, I think she said. Okay, so we've done that. That was loud.
Elevator ought to have power again.
Right. Oh, okay. So we can get back in the elevator and keep going down. Oh, right. Keep going down. Okay. Come on, Allie. Come on, Allie. Allie. Alley-oop. She'll join me. It's fine. Hey, Halloween 2020, how you doing? Hey, Dark Arrow! How you doing, Dark Arrow? Well, I knocked his block off, didn't I? This is fun, though. This is a good challenge. Alright, where's that fire coming from? What's that? Hello? Is he upstairs? Yeah, this is an alternate timeline. For anyone just joining us, I am playing my second soul survivor, who is Rose, the reformed raider overboss. But this is an alternate timeline for her. We did a hard save at the beginning of the live stream, and she is working her way through the railroad achievements, the main story achievements. She's playing as if she joined the railroad, and we're trying to ultimately get Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare. But meanwhile, we did manage to get Mankind Redefined, because part of the railroad questline is you have to play along and pretend like you are a member of the Institute. What was that? Oh, I could have just come in on the ground floor? Why did we have to go all the way? Oh, okay, whatever. Alright. Mass fusion, proceed to the reactor level, okay? So how do we get to the reactor level? Sub-level 01 or something, it said. Alright. Over here? Oh, right, we had to restore power. Here's the elevator. Got it. Alright, using the ID card that we found upstairs. Alright, Allie. I think I found it. Anyway, so we're just working our way through this railroad stuff and Institute stuff, which I've never done before. With my first Soul Survivor, Fiona, I didn't do any of this. I went to the Battle of Bunker Hill, told Father to fuck off, and alienated myself from the Institute, and then went and got the Minutemen and destroyed the Institute with the Minutemen. That's how I dealt with this in my first playthrough. So this is all new to me, so I don't quite know what I'm doing here.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Where? I don't see a reactor. Oh, that? Oh. Oh. Okay. So where do we go now? This looks like a dead end, Allie. Allie, you need to move. Or maybe not. What's in here? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's go this way. So I'm not looting anything, I'm not picking anything up, I'm not doing anything, because I'm going to be reloading, like that overdue book. I could pick that up and turn it in, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to be reloading the earlier save and pretending all of this was a bad dream. So I have to fight the urge to loot things. Okay.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Okay, Allie, you seem a bit glitched. You seem really glitched. Can't get through those doors. So what are we supposed to do here then? Retrieve the beryllium agitator. Yeah, I got it. You seem... There you go. Did that help? Go do what you need to do, Allie. Alright. So, what, this way? Maybe? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I get what's going on here. I need to take some Radaway, maybe? Radix? And I got my power armor on, so...
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Herman is saying there's a strength bobblehead in this building. Yeah, I think I already got it. Port at the top of the reactor. Okay, thanks. I think it's possible to get it without doing the mass fusion quest. You just gotta walk in the front lobby and grab it off of the head of a statue, which I think Rose already did that. Okay, we got the beryllium agitator.
Security alert in the reactor chamber.
Oh, dang.
Emergency lockdown initiated.
Uh-oh.
Please wait.
I am going to take some Radaway right quick. What else can we eat that might help? Oh, let's eat some of this stuff. Oh, I guess Maybe I didn't need to take the rat away. It would have decontaminated me anyway. Okay. Oh shit.
Hostile target detected.
Oh damn. Grab that fusion core though, because I might need it. Alright, what are you shooting at, Allie? Who's shooting at us? Alright. Now what? Do we just need to get the hell out of here? Oh shit. Wow, this place really does have a lot of security, doesn't it? Where do we need to go? Oh shoot. Oh nice. Alright, this is worn off. Alright, back up. I think we have to go back up here. Oh shit. Dang, I didn't even use VATS on that one. It was just automatic. Screw this. Let's get Granny's kiss. There we go. Okay. This way. Back into the elevator. Come on, Allie. She wasn't much use. I mean, I'm the one that had to retrieve the agitator. What the hell was she even along for?
Do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Okay. What's it saying here? What's going on? Optional. Assist Institute forces in the lobby. Okay. Nah, I don't need to assist. I just need to get this thing back to the Institute. Aw, dang. Okay, let me stop for a second, take a deep breath. Welcome anyone who's just joining us, and check out the chat room. I don't want to miss anyone's comments, questions, etc., but I am kind of in the middle of this main story mission here, so let me see. Counter-Serum is wanting that plastic pumpkin. Yeah, because the bombs fell right before Halloween, so everything kind of froze at the point of Halloween decorations. That's why there's several Halloween decorations throughout the game. Like whenever we enter any schools, there'll be Halloween stuff on the walls, and there's Halloween stuff all around Sanctuary Hills, and there's plastic pumpkins everywhere. Some of them are even full of candy because it was Halloween. It was like the week before Halloween that the bombs fell and the war broke out 210 years earlier. Dark Arrow says, not looting things. That's going to be a hard thing for you to do. For the looting queen, yes, it is very hard. I have to keep fighting my urge to loot things. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through this as quick as possible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it all in today's live stream, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get as much done as I can. So then we can go back and reload and pretend none of it happened, and then go do the Brotherhood ending. Because I think ultimately the Brotherhood ending of the main storyline is what Rose is going to go with as her permanent ending. Either that or going with the Minutemen. I haven't quite made up my mind. I mean, she is going to do the Brotherhood ending so I can get that trophy as well, but it may make sense for her to then go, well, I guess she could do the Brotherhood ending and then go and join the Minutemen, and then her and Danse. But see, if she does the Brotherhood ending and sticks with it, then there'll be Brotherhood of Steel forces all over the Commonwealth, and they would fire on Danse. They'd fire upon sight or whatever, fire on sight, because he's an enemy of the Brotherhood. So what I'm thinking is I might do the Brotherhood ending and then reload from that one, and then have her join the Minutemen so that there's Minutemen everywhere, and then she and Danse would be safe in the Commonwealth. Or I could take Just Like Viking's suggestion, go ahead and do the Brotherhood ending, and then she and Danse go out to Far Harbor and end up retiring out there because there's no Brotherhood out there. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. But right now we're just trying to get through all of the Railroad and possibly Institute achievements and then reload and pretend it was all a bad dream. Okay. Alright. Let's go. There we go. Does that count as an assist? Or do I have to assist further? Yeah? You think so? I'm gonna have to do so much repair on my armor after this. Ooh, that's a cool shot. Wow, I'm liking that. Whoa, bloody mess perk. You're welcome. Ad Victorium. Yeah, come on down here and say that. Let me whack ya. No, I don't want that. I want the... Oh, hello. That's not working. Huh. I wonder why. Alright, completed optional assistant forces in the lobby. You have been assisted. I'm out. Rose out. Ugh. And now I'll have a long loading screen. I could have caught up with the chat room instead of pausing earlier a few minutes ago and trying to catch up. Wow. All right. We have, according to YouTube, it says we have 19 watching right now. Welcome. Welcome to Rose, the reformed raider in Fallout 4. Rose had been a raider overboss and had built a raider empire across the Commonwealth. And then she fell in love with Danse, turned over a new leaf, went and got Preston in Concord at level 70. She was like level 70 or 71 or something by the time she went and got Preston. We completely ignored Preston for the first 70 levels. But then we went and turned on the raiders and destroyed them all, and now she's just kind of a free operator. Speak with Allie Fillmore. Okay. Where is Allie Fillmore? Did she go back to the Institute? I can't seem to get that. I guess. Alright, let's just go. Boy, lots of loading screens. Anyway, but this is an alternate timeline for her. We're doing the railroad stuff, we're doing the Institute stuff, and then we're going to reload and pretend none of it happened. Rather than starting a whole nother playthrough. Don't mind me. Just cover with blood. Been whacking people's brains with my baseball bat. Alright, so where is she gonna be? Through here? Oh, okay. Advanced systems. Advanced with a D. Advanced systems. Okay. And another loading screen. Hey, so how's everybody doing today? It is Fallout Friday. If you're enjoying yourselves, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Those of you who might be watching me from PlayStation, I do have a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Jewelsmith. And there's an archive over there of all of my previous live streams and video clips of all the games I've played.
The Institute is my life.
Wow, you got back and out of your suit quick.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
All right. Completed mass fusion. But that XP doesn't matter.
Child synth prototype.
Oh, started pinned and leveled up. Okay, what's pinned? And how do I get out of here? I just want to get Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare. Let's take a look here. Where are we at? Pinned. Speak to Father. Underground Undercover. Still riding. It's still going. Continue working with Father. Okay. Well, let's go work with Father then.
From what I hear, that rogue synth of Bertalia was a real menace.
Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well.
I see. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I expected.
Interesting. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, I'm taking all my little pills.
Interesting. And you've been getting extra rest?
I could hear his voice 2 floors down. Really?
Okay. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Interesting.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages.
Savages,
the Brotherhood's
huh?
intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology.
And they think everyone else is a savage. The Brotherhood does.
After all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that.
Time.
Get to the point.
You're needed elsewhere at once.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Oh, good. Here I was, afraid I'd have nothing to do.
Very funny. There's something that needs your immediate attention. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Do you often extend invitations to join?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be considered. But this case presented very special circumstances. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle.
Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Reach the house. Okay. What house are we talking about here? Oh, that house next to Grey Garden. Right. I'd heard there was a quest out here, but I've never done it. There's a room with a door that can't be opened unless you're doing this particular quest. You know that house that's right next to Grey Garden? That's the site of this quest, so that's where we'll go. And another loading screen. You know, it seems kind of odd though. It's like the railroad quest line is sort of piggybacking on the Institute quest line, because basically you're working with the railroad, and then they say, okay, now you're going to go be a double agent, so go work with the Institute. So it kind of forces you to do all this Institute stuff, even if you wouldn't normally. Nothing to see here. Just somebody arriving in a blinding flash of light. Don't mind me. Grey Garden doesn't belong to me right now, because Grey Garden had been a vassal settlement, and we didn't seem to be able to get it back as a normal settlement, even after killing all the raiders in Nuka World. But, okay.
What?
Oh, what? Oh, he hired gunners. Oh, interesting. Kiss for you. And a kiss for... Wait a minute. I thought I did everybody. Come on. Kiss for you. Kiss for you. Where's the other guy? There was a fourth guy. And a kiss for you. Oh, there's another guy. Come on, cutscene. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Kisses for you. Alright. So he hired mercenaries, huh? He hired gunners to protect him. Okay. Grey Garden Homestead. There's a bunch of reloading or respawning junk in here, so it's a nice place to come and get a bunch of goodies if you need them while you're working on Grey Garden. But, yeah, there's one doorway in here. Hello? Oh, hey, how you guys doing? There's a doorway right there. It can't be opened unless you are doing this quest. So there we go. T.S. Wallace. Hello? Oh, I guess I have to talk to her first.
Thank
or him,
God you're
Enrico.
Here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Alright, so what's going on?
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
Okay.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Okay.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny. None of this is funny.
I think it's hilarious, but okay.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control.
That was an odd comment to make.
I mean, thanks for the assist.
Screw you.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
You owe me one? Well. Owe me one of what, exactly? Okay, so are we going to actually get to see Wallace? Or, now the door is inaccessible again. Okay, we have completed pinned. And we have started powering up. Yay! Speak to Father. Okay. Now, powering up is the name of another achievement that we can get. So, maybe I don't have to do a third playthrough to get all the Institute achievements. That would be pretty interesting. The Institute. Let's go. Wow. Hello? I wanted to fast travel? Oh, right. I gotta probably leave the house first. Sorry. Another load screen. This is reminding me just a little bit of the College of Winterhold questline. So much go here, go there, load screen, load screen, load screen. Fetch this, fetch that, talk to this person, talk to that person. But yeah, I do think it's a little odd the way that this totally piggybacks. The railroad, the bulk of what seems to be the railroad ending is piggybacking on what is the Institute ending. Of course, I suppose it's sort of an ingenious way of reusing assets. Or making both storylines, you know, using the same content for both storylines. Where do we gotta go? This way.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Ah, there you are.
Yep, here I am.
I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth. to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Okay.
Right. Because no one up there suspects the Institute exists.
This is not a joke. There's been too much posturing by too many groups. The world needs to know that we are in power and the Commonwealth is ours. As the incoming director, it is your responsibility to lead, to establish that place for the Institute's future. Please take this seriously. We've prepared some remarks.
I don't think Rose takes anything terribly
Once you're
seriously.
finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Don't start calling me Mom now. I mean, you just, like, not 5 minutes ago were telling me that you didn't think I'd survive in the wasteland, and you just let me out as an experiment. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you little shit. Don't start trying to act like you care now. Don't suppose you have any place I could repair my power armor.
Please finish up the speech. We'll need the final recording before we go too much further.
Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Come over here to the microphone.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are...
in control, here to help, your masters. The future.
Your new masters. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
pointless struggles, pathetic existences.
Pointless struggles. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
your annihilation.
Dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is...
it's underground. Looking bright, out of your control.
Out of your control. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Ugh, these people are awful.
If you do notice anything, please be sure to report it immediately.
Alright, speak with Father.
Well, that was... interesting.
Interesting
Perhaps
or
not
honest?
what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
Hey, Death Sniper says yo. Yo, thanks for joining us in the chat room.
I'll go if it's necessary.
It absolutely is. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we
poor Travis.
preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site.
Counter serum
You'll
says
just need to
Rose is
install
a
them to
Bond
boost
villain
the
now.
broadcasting power.
That's what it
Report
sounded like,
back when
didn't
you're
it?
done. We should be ready by then.
Hey Nate, how you doing? Nate46 joined us in the chat room. Yes, I'm in the middle of a main story mission here. We're trying to get some Institute and Railroad achievements, and then we're going to reload and pretend none of this ever happened. This is Rose, the redeemed or reformed Raider Overboss, and my second playthrough of Fallout 4. But I have almost, I think I've got over 90% of the achievements, including all the achievements in the DLC. So we're just chasing achievements today, hanging out, kicking back, chasing achievements. All right, what am I supposed to do here? Diamond City, reconfigure the transmitter. Okay. Diamond City, reconfigure the transmitter, home plate. All right, let's go to Diamond City Market, I guess, and reconfigure the transmitter. And then I don't know what comes next. At some point, maybe we'll power up. And then I might get the Powering Up Institute trophy. I want to try to get the Underground Undercover and Rocket's Red Glare. I don't know if I'm going to manage to get Nuclear Family. It would be nice if I could get all of the Institute achievements while trying to get these Railroad achievements, and then I don't have to reload and replay again. Yeah, I've leveled up, but I'm not going to bother with that because this little alternate timeline here really doesn't count. Okay, right. I think I have to go around third base.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Poor Travis. He's gonna poop his pants. I come storming in, telling him that I'm taking over the radio station for the Institute. There's second base. Travis is right out here by second base. And here I am. That's Rose. In my blue quantum power armor. Alright. Let's see what we need to do in here.
Are you looking for someone?
Yeah. I'm supposed to do something in here.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
What radio parts? Oh, right here. Radio thing with buttons, radio thing with dials, radio thing with tubes. For real? Okay. A piece of equipment can be mounted in this slot. Install the thing with dials, with tubes, or with buttons.
You
Okay.
looking for someone?
Let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
No?
Are you looking for someone?
Can we talk to him about it?
Are you looking for someone?
I guess not. Okay.
Alright. In you go.
Oh, are the lights coming on when we do the right thing? Maybe? There we go. Oh, that seemed to work. Okay. And all the lights came on. Completed. Reconfigure the transmitter. Go speak with father.
Are you looking for someone?
No, I'm not, Travis. I haven't done Confidence Man with him yet. Not in this playthrough. I did it as Fiona and I kind of regretted it. I like him as he is. When he's a little bit awkward and shy. Alright. Now we can go back and talk to father. There we go. Yep, we are working our way through. This is all Institute storyline stuff. Also / Railroad storyline stuff. Because part of the Railroad storyline is that you're supposed to be a double agent and do whatever the Institute wants you to do.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia. Quite a handful.
I thought it was Libertalia, not Libertalia. But okay, whatever. What's the next step? Speak with father. Is he in here? I'm gonna follow the quest marker and hope that he's in here and sit through another damn loading screen. What's all this? Oh, maybe we are going to get the Powering Up trophy. I don't know at what point the Railroad and Institute quest lines diverge and they have to make a decision. to stick with the Institute or help the Railroad. I think it's End of the Line is the one where it's the point of no return. And I think that this is the same reactor that if you come in here to destroy the Institute, you have to blow this up.
So you will be our new director someday. That was unexpected.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Why in the world would he put me in charge when I had been nothing but a raider overboss before now?
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
It's done.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise the supply. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources.
I guess that's the beryllium agitator.
More proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you.
I don't know why they talk like that.
All of you.
They keep talking about being mankind's best hope, but they don't seem to give a crap about mankind. They don't have a problem kidnapping mankind and replacing it with synths or turning it into mutants or whatever. Alright, activated the reactor. Speak with Father.
Sean?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
The job's done. That's what matters.
Don't lose sight of the fact that you're to be thanked for this. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has
Hey, hi,
convened a
Stella. How
meeting
you
about how to
doing?
proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Okay. Attend the Directorate meeting. Hi, Stella. This is an alternate timeline. Rose is trying to get the Railroad achievements. And in the process, seems to be getting the Institute achievements as well.
An outside perspective is just what we need for our next director.
Okay,
so
you guys.
You're the new director, huh? Father always did like to challenge our
Yeah.
assumptions.
Can you guys get out of my way,
I
please?
fixed one relay and 2 more starts.
Are you kidding me? So now I can't get out of here? Because you schmucks are in my way?
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much.
Wow, that's a bad glitch.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've increased synth responsiveness by 0.4%.
Don't care. Bye, Alan. Don't give a shit. See you later. Catch you on the flip side. Counter Serum is saying, I guess you could say the Institute is comparable to modern day politicians. Oh, hey, yeah, we care about you, but, you know, not really. Right. Yeah, what they really care about is their own agenda. And for the Institute, that agenda is knowledge. I wouldn't say power. I mean, even though they do want to have power, I think it's more like their agenda is knowledge and, well, power to do whatever they want to do. You know. I think they have their own vision of how things should be. And they want the power to make that vision prevail. And they don't care at whose expense or what anyone else's vision or anyone else's ideas might be.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters. But you seem pretty normal.
Oh, I guess I gotta go upstairs. Oh hey, Istellis has missed you guys the last couple of weeks, but I did catch up, so I know the general plans. Oh, okay. So you've watched the last few Fallout Fridays?
Unit X688 speaks
Are we supposed
highly
to
of your
one more?
combat skills.
Go up one more to the boardroom. Oh, I guess I gotta sit in this chair.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Alright, well let me pop out of my power armor here. That still needs to be repaired, I might add, because none of y'all have any power armor stations.
Let's just get down to business.
Yes, of course.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I don't know. Hit them hard.
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Interesting.
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
I would go with weapon development. I think that's the decision Rose would make.
Weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Jeez, back to him again, huh? There's a whole lot of... Oh, trophy earned! Powering up! Okay, we got the powering up trophy!
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, ma'am. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
Ooh.
Z-114 was helping me with a project. I'm guessing this is related.
The project isn't quite ready, but due to the flooding, it may have to be good enough. Understood? To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
Oh, dang. Okay. So, we have gotten Mankind Redefined and the Powering Up trophy. Let me get back in my power armor. Don't want to leave that behind. And let me check up with the chat room, you guys. You've been chatting away and I've been busy listening to all of this story stuff, and this is all new to me. I've never done this before, so what are you looking at?
Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
Let me see here. Herman is telling me Mankind Redefined is the big turning point for Brotherhood of Steel, and I think Railroad 2. Pinned is the turning point for the Minutemen. Yeah, there didn't seem to be any Minutemen there because Rose hasn't really done much with the Minutemen. It was just gunners that we had to deal with. Either way, you had to start Underground Yeah, the Underground Undercover way before. Yeah, I'm in the middle of Underground Undercover here already. And we've already done a lot of this stuff with the synths. Alright, end of the line. Speak with father. Underground Undercover. Okay, I'm thinking though, if maybe I make a hard save right here, I might be able to finish the railroad stuff, then reload, and do Institute stuff, and get that last Institute trophy, Nuclear Family. I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see what else you guys are telling me. iStella is saying their agenda is influence and manipulation. At the Institute? Well, I think that's their mode of operation, but ultimately their agenda is to force their view of the world on everyone else. You know, to remain in control and in power, and you know, do their science things they want to do their way. They've got their vision of the perfect world, and they're going to force it to happen with science. Don't really care about everyone else that doesn't fit into that vision. Yeah, want to keep the Commonwealth divided by sowing seeds of paranoia so no one can overthrow them, iStella says. Ooh, that makes them sound like the Aldmeri Dominion in Skyrim, doesn't it? That's why the Brotherhood is the biggest threat to them. Yeah, and I was always frustrated when I played through as Fiona the first time around. I was frustrated that there couldn't be a peace between the Brotherhood and the Minutemen. I can understand them not wanting... You know, I can understand why there's not a peace between the Brotherhood and the Institute, or why there's not a peace between the Brotherhood and the Railroad, because, you know, railroads are helping synths. But the thing is if you destroy the Institute, like Fiona did with the Minutemen, and so the railroad wouldn't really need to exist any longer, because there's no institute for them to help synths escape from. Now, they might still survive for a little while, because there would be synths that would need help, you know, help finding new lives and, you know, getting assimilated into the Commonwealth and all of that. But basically the Institute would be gone, so the Railroad's purpose really wouldn't exist anymore. And so the Railroad wouldn't even really matter as a faction any longer. And if you could get the Brotherhood and the Minutemen to cooperate, then, you know, everybody could be happy. You know, I don't understand I don't know why the Brotherhood would need to remain in the Commonwealth once the Institute is destroyed, because that was their whole reason for coming to the Commonwealth, was because they found out about the Institute and they wanted to get rid of them, right? At least that's from what I understand. So anyway, it just kind of disappointed me that, like, really your only option is to pick a faction and then wipe everyone else out. Unless you're with the Minutemen, then you only wipe out the Institute and the Brotherhood. You don't necessarily wipe out the Railroad. But I'm just saying, you know, it's just... Why do they have to... You know, why do you have to just pick one and wipe everyone else out? That just seems... I don't know. Too simplistic and cruel, to be honest. Okay, so we're in the middle of Underground Undercover, and we're starting end of the line. Hey, Wolf Panda, how you doing? That's true, Rose does love her weapons. Counter Serum is saying Rose loves her weapons. Okay. So, here we are. Underground Undercover. I'm thinking I'm going to make a hard save real quick, just in case this is kind of a point of no return. I know it's auto-saving, but the auto-saves will overwrite each other. So what we need to do here is make a hard save. And this is my Institute hard save. So what's going to happen is the screen's going to go blue for a second, but you'll still be able to hear my voice while I am creating a save file for this. So if we want to come back and reload to this point, we can. And I'm going to overwrite a save that is back from October 2017. I shouldn't be losing anything important by doing that. Alright, so we're going to have a hard save that we can come back to here if this is the point of no return and we want to be able to get both of the Railroad trophies and the Institute trophies. Alright, so now at this point, okay, we're focusing on Railroad right now, so we need to go meet with Z114. Let's turn this one off. Nope, no, right there. Wait, what's this one? Talk to Newton Oberly. Something is going on in bioscience, and Dr. Oberle needs to speak to me about it right away. I don't know what that is. Should I do that? Okay, well, I'm kind of curious what that is, because I don't know what that is. We just saved, so we can always reload if we want to. So let's go find out what House Divided is all about. It's making me dizzy going around and around and around these spiral staircases.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Stop bragging, Allie. God. Bioscience. What's going on in here? Oh, Counter Serum says, I know what you mean about trophy hunting. I don't usually try to 100% a game unless I can do it naturally.
What's the use?
What's going on here?
I'm not gonna miss everyone complaining about insufficient power levels.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Ooh.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems.
Well, I'm sorry you've been inconvenienced, but solving personnel issues is part of an administrator's job.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Yeah, you guys don't realize I had been running Raider Gang, so I don't put up with this BS.
Give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Or I should say Rose doesn't put up with this BS. Should go in and start cracking skulls.
Curious. Detected. Curious.
You guys are using the synths against me? Oh yeah, nah, That ain't cool. Alright, so where do I gotta go? In here, maybe? Oh, dang! And they're using the turrets against me. Oh, hell no. I ain't having this nonsense.
I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to...
What?
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
You're upset. I get it. You've made your point. Now open the door.
I'm not taking orders from you. You haven't earned my respect, and you never will.
Don't you think you're being a little selfish here?
Far from it. What we do to protect the Institute.
Hey, I don't disagree, dude. I should never have been made director, you know? I totally get it.
Last chance, Doctor. Are you sure you won't change your mind?
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. She made it past your impenetrable defenses.
What if she got that far?
Compose yourself, man. We've always known the risks, but we are still in control.
Okay. So, now what am I supposed to do? Wasn't there some kind of terminal or something? Oh, right. There's the terminal. Load holotape? I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, Warwick Homestead Initiative. I've read that before. Behavioral anomaly reports. Okay. He gave me some kind of tape to load, but I don't remember what it was. Did he give me something? He said, here are some options. That should give you some options. Was it a BioScience tape? BioScience systems access. Alright, let's try this. Disable automated turrets. Initiate specimen release. Oh my god. I could release... release the hounds, Smithers. I could release the gorillas, I think. That's what that's all about. Okay. And... initiate specimen release. Oh, should I do it, you guys? Should I do it? Oh yeah, so Kenner Serum was saying earlier, I know what you mean about the trophy hunting. Right, yeah, I prefer to just try to get trophies naturally. You know, whatever I happen to get, I get, and that's fine, which is what I usually do in games like Dishonored and Bioshock and all of that. I don't try to trophy hunt. But I'm just so close in this one, you know? I've only got a few more to get, so I might as well. Do it! Kenner Serum says do it. Alright, let's release the gorillas. Ooh. It just made a wow noise. Oh, the gorilla's coming after them. Oh, now they're gonna start shooting at me. That gorilla seemed like it was gonna aggro on me, not on them. Oh no, we got the scientist. Oh dang.
Of organic life form.
Completed. Resolve the standoff in hydroponics. Doesn't look like it's been resolved. It's saying open the main door. Oh, that dude's over there fighting that gorilla. Okay, well. Let's open the doors then. Load holotape. Unlock the doors. Counter Serum saying, I mean, he has a point about Rose. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. I mean, she shouldn't be made the director of the Institute. Absolutely doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, Paul says you were supposed to reason with them and then they let you in and decide their fate. Oh well. I don't think there's really a supposed to about it. You just, however it gets handled, it gets handled. Alright, so this guy, security override password. We'll take it. And now what am I supposed to do with it? There you go. Where am I supposed to put this? House divided. Open the BioScience main door. Okay, well where is the BioScience main door? Oh, that's it over here, I think. Here we go. Whoa, dude, am I gonna have to kill you before I can get at that? I wonder if I can release them into the Institute. Restoring normal operating parameters. Talk to Newton Oberly. I wonder if they'll come out into the Institute with me. Oh, that's funny. It doesn't really matter how I handle this quest, because this is all an alternate timeline. Rose doesn't really care about any of this. This is going to be a bad dream. I'm just trying to get the achievements, and then I'm going to reload an earlier save and pretend none of this happened.
That was unfortunate. We don't like violence here. And I fear your actions will have consequences.
Oh no. Still a win.
Food supply is secure. I'd still call that a win.
In the short term, perhaps. But choosing violence always carries a cost. I'll see that the mess in hydroponics is cleaned up. I suppose I should also make the funeral arrangements. Well, there's much to do, so I'll get about it. In the meantime, I'm sure everyone will be relieved that this is over.
Okay. Completed a house divided. Alright, now we need to go do Underground Undercover and talk to Z114 or whatever his name is.
Time is of the essence.
Yep. He should be waiting for me in my quarters. One more level up. Yeah, see, Rose should never have been put in charge of the Institute. That was a bad decision. But okay, what's up?
It took R5 so long to reach you. You must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
Aw, dang. How do you know that?
If those bastards know where we are...
I know. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot delay. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
Oh, Deacon is available to be your companion. Warn Desdemona. All right. Okay. Is this going to finish Underground Undercover? Finally? Alright, Railroad HQ. Here we go. Oh, Counter Serum says, fun fact, I'm terrified of gorillas. Aww. Well, they're big and powerful. I mean, they will tear you up. Even monkeys. Monkeys will rip your face off. They're not cute and cuddly.
Is the best. You could learn a lot.
Dang, Glory.
Sometimes
Glory is packing.
Right. You kicked ass at night. So you
Right.
and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
That's not what I'm here to talk about.
C1's rebellion is ready, but we have a crisis. The Brotherhood's on their way here.
What? What are you talking about?
They could be here any minute. Do something.
Quick, take this. Tom made it for you. Sounds like we're going to need it. Everyone else, mobilize. We got Brotherhood incoming.
Take what? What did she give me?
Defensive positions. Reinforce Glory
Trophy
in the
earned. Underground Undercover. What did she give me? I don't know what the hell she gave me. Weapons. Oh, railway rifle. Yeah, I appreciate that, but I use Granny's Kiss. Let's take a look at it. Oh, that's sweet. That's really cool looking. And it shoots spikes, huh? Oh man, that is really nice. I think there's one other location in the game though where you can find one of these. Because I think Fiona had one even though she never did this railroad quest stuff. I don't know, should I use it? Why not?
Another victory for the Brotherhood.
Another victory for the Brotherhood.
Something's out there. Aha! Found you!
Where are they coming in at? Over here? Are you kidding me? This will take for freaking ever. Screw that.
My arm!
Why are they spawning on everyone's beds? Where are they coming from?
No.
The escape tunnel is distant. No one's coming in or out that way.
Drummer.
Brotherhood's in the catacombs. Glory's holding them off. Don't know how long she can hold out, though.
Desdemona.
We're cut off. The catacombs are now our only way out.
Okay. Then let's go.
There's no other escape route?
No. The back tunnel was it. You and the others go help Glory. Win that fight, or we're all dead.
Win that fight or we're all dead. No pressure.
Oh, shit.
It's okay, Dumber Boy, I got you. I kind of regret that Fiona didn't do all of this. I think Fiona would have enjoyed protecting the railroad and fighting the Brotherhood. Oh, dang.
None of them got past me. Damn, that stings. Listen, the railroad's always sitting on its hand. You're the best thing that's ever happened.
Stim
Promise
pack?
me you'll
Stim
free them.
pack?
All of them.
Come on.
Hold on. You'll make it through.
Stim packer. You got a million of them.
Bullshit.
Go.
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
Oh my god. Fuck. For fuck's sake. You busy chatting. You could have just stemmed her. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so now what? Do I gotta go fuck up some Brotherhood members? Yeah, I do.
Surprise assault! Fan out!
I'm just single-handedly whacking my way through all of these folks. Line them up. Line them up. What was that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Ad Victorium? Yeah, good luck with that.
Feel me!
Ooh, it's Paladin Brandis. It's ex-Paladin Brandis.
Suppressing fire, now!
How the hell do I get up here? Come on. Ad Victorium.
Please.
We're Elder.
Yep. How's that working out for you? Alright. Oh, Deacon and Tinker Tom are still with us.
You've killed the last of them, and you're still standing. I wish the same.
Is that
could
Doc
be said
Carrington
for
back there?
Glory. No time for that, though.
Well, if she hadn't been running her
Brotherhood
mouth, I could
underestimated
have
us
given her a
badly.
stim pack.
Their next attack will be far, far worse. So we do the unexpected. We eliminate the Brotherhood as a threat now, and the key to that is destroying their flying fortress, the Pridwin. Fortunately, we've got a contingency plan for that. Tom, we're activating Operation Red Glare.
What? But Red Glare requires a Brotherhood vertibird.
Then the Professor will get you one.
Sure, yeah, right.
Sure. I'll just swing by the local Super Duper Mart and pick one up. Need some milk, too?
This isn't the time. The Brotherhood's occupied the Cambridge police station. Spotters report they almost always have a vertibird parked on its roof. Take it. And Tom, you're going with her.
Me? In the field?
No one else can fly the damn thing. This one's for Glory. Move out.
For fame, for glory, and a red dawn, or whatever that saying is. Lord of the Rings. Hey, Deacon, how you doing? Alright, Deeks, you gonna come with me?
Hi.
I leave HQ for a second, and that's when the Brotherhood hits us. Damn it!
You must have beat them, though. Their vertibirds just bugged out. How bad was it down there?
Bad.
Glory's dead.
Shit, Glory? This is a nightmare. I'll meet you at the police station. We're not out of the frying pan yet.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Counter Serum is asking, what did you choose for Fiona again? The Minutemen? Yes, Fiona did the Minutemen ending. Right, exactly. Why does no one use a stim pack? Counter Serum is asking. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, all the time she was sitting there talking, I could have just gone, you know, as you do. Well, here's the thing, too. When I played through with the Minutemen ending, Glory did not die. There's a way to avoid all of this. Like I had said, Fiona never did this railroad stuff. And so the Minutemen ending, the Brotherhood never attacked the railroad. And so after we destroyed the Institute, Glory was still alive and walking around in the railroad. She was just, you know, she's walking around. She'd talk to me. She'd sit on a chair. She'd take a drink out of a glass, whatever. But all of the other members of the railroad, like Desdemona and Tinker Tom and Deacon and stuff, would talk like she was dead. Well, Desdemona in particular, I just remember Desdemona like saying, you know, oh, I'm so sad that Glory's gone or something like that. And I was like, nah, she ain't gone. She's sitting right there, right behind you. So that was a little glitchy, I guess. If you do the Minutemen ending without doing the railroad stuff here that I'm doing right now, Glory's still alive, but everyone acts like she's dead. So anyway, that's cool. What I want to do though is I want to go and repair my power armor before I head to the next phase of this. Meet Tinker Tom at the police station. End of the line. Speak with father. No, we're gonna go blow up the Pridwin. I don't think there's anything else. Model citizen, confidence man, Randolph safe house. Long road ahead. What's that? That's McCready. Okay. Alright, nope, we're gonna go do this, but I want to go repair my power armor. I have taken quite a beating. And I'm very curious how Danse is going to react to me. I haven't blown up the Pridwin yet, but I'm wondering if he is still available as a follower or if he's going to be mad at me. So we will go and find out. I left him at Red Rocket. I dismissed him so I could go do all this Institute and Railroad stuff. But I've heard that if you do the railroad ending, he'll be angry and won't be your follower anymore. We're going to go and see if that is true. And it's taking a long time to load. But I have managed during this live stream to obtain Underground Undercover, Mankind Redefined, Powering Up. So all I have left is Rocket's Red Glare and Nuclear Family. But I'm not sure how to get Nuclear Family. I don't know. I think that one is an Institute trophy. Yeah, Nuclear Family is the final Institute main quest. Okay. Here we are at my Red Rocket home base. Let's repair my armor. Let's see how badly it is messed up. Oh yeah. I don't know, it took quite a beating though. It's not too bad. Alright. But where is Danse? Is he still here? It says 3 people here. What time of night is it? It is almost 5 a.m. He's not sleeping in bed. Of course, I don't know if he does. Since he's in power armor, he may not get into bed. Is he here? Oh, he's out there. There he is.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Oh, well, he seems to be still available as a follower. I wonder if I can take him with me to... he'd probably be mad at me. If I took him with me and had to shoot up all the Brotherhood of Steel people at Cambridge, he'd get mad.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh, he won't talk to me. Maybe he's not available as a follower.
I just need to trade gear with you.
So now I can only interact with him as if he is a settler. I can't actually talk to him. Is he going to stand there and cry because I've disappointed him because I joined the Institute and helped the railroad and I'm going to go destroy the Pridwin? Yeah, he won't even talk to me. Oh my gosh. He looks very sad, doesn't he? Wow. Hey, Tim Lee. Tim Lee says there are Tesla leg armors.
Let's trade some things.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is just, it's Tesla torso, Tesla left arm and right arm, and then titanium right leg and left leg. Yeah, Counter Serum, looked it up. It's a bug. Danse will no longer interact with you because of your actions. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bug or by design, you know, because he really loves the Brotherhood, so he's not going to like it when you help the Institute and the Railroad. But there's no dialogue. I mean, I'm really disappointed that there's not, like, some kind of dialogue of him saying, I can't believe you did this. I can't be with you anymore, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, he certainly looks really sad. And disappointed and distraught, you know? Look at his pouty lip. He's very upset. But he has no dialogue. It just works. Thanks, Todd. Okay. But my power armor is all fixed up. And now we need to... What's next? Precipice of War. Meet Tinker Tom at the police station. Okay. Cambridge. That's where we need to go. Go to the police station. Well, let's go to College Square and approach the police station. I don't want to plant my ass right in the center of the police station in the middle of a big old battle. Yeah, Tim Lee says he's a self-hating synth. Yeah. We've done Blind Betrayal. He's been kicked out of the Brotherhood. We have speculated in the past that his continuance of being obsessed with the Brotherhood, you know, his continuing devotion to the Brotherhood is because of his synth programming. Or, you know, just because, oh no, I've crashed. It says only microphone audio is being broadcast.